niggas are the reason for the season, bro. Hey, I knew I was that nigga, but now I know I'm that nigga. Yeah.
Hey, what?
That's that nigga. Okay, that's how I know these niggas ain't listened to an episode. I think Black has, but I don't trust. I know this nigga. Hey, anywho.
All right, you want to bring him in?
Yeah, nigga. Hey.
Excuse
me. Y'all fucking on my intro, cuz.
That was cold.
Do you think that shit was up?
To another edition of the Greater Britton podcast featuring his WHB, K-Train, yo.
That part.
And if you didn't notice,
That part.
we got some I told you niggas last week.
Welcome.
This week was going to be a good one.
This is going to be a good one.
If these niggas kept their word.
Oh, boy.
And they did it. We got BLACK.
Come on. That part.
Yeah.
Yo, it's the Black Museums in
And
the place to be.
you are in it up, nigga.
Turn up.
We got these are my niggas right here, cause this is light skinned excellence right here. This is gang. No, this is gang.
LSE.
Boom!
Nigga, LSE.
I didn't know if you was going
LSE. The S is a dollar sign.
Yeah. Oh, this nigga remember. Hey, I said that shit. I think the night I met this nigga, I said that shit to this nigga. He was like, that's some of the coldest shit ever. Yeah. And I am proudly a member of that, and I will rep it to the death. I mean, nigga, that's been the gang since high school. Shout out to Tomas, nigga, dang. Neighbor.
Hey, bro, that intro was something really special, man.
So I wanted the name of the cast is Greater Britain.
Yeah.
Right? So I wanted Hail the Queen as the foundation, but I wanted Pharaoh Monch, get the fuck up, nigga.
Get the fuck up.
But that nigga, they got that shit so fucking copywritten. I
had to reverse engineer it.
4 seconds of that shit without getting sued.
I had to change it. I did it's harmonic a little bit. It's like slightly off.
That bass
from the original.
That bass line.
A little bit.
That's what we did.
Yeah, switch it up just a little.
Black wasn't listening. He like, nigga, I'm just trying to get ready for this.
Well, I assume it's
Black is like, I got shit to say, nigga. Exactly. Music. Nigga.
I assume it's different. I made it, and I'm not a musician, so it's got to be different.
First of all, we had this conversation when I told you I wanted Pharaoh Monch.
But I'm saying when you played it for me,
you're the one that
I figured
the song and said we can't use this.
And then I was like,
we're guaranteed to. You literally told me they've sued six motherfuckers.
It's on the top 10 most litigated. It's like top 10 most litigated pieces of dun 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 dun, because it's from a Godzilla fucking movie.
And whoever produced that Pharaoh Monch beat, whoever produced what? Because it's not called Get the Fuck Up. It's called
Can we hear it again? Just play it.
What's the name of the song?
Can you run it one more time?
Run it again.
Run it. Come on.
Yeah.
Get the fuck up.
Shit. Come on.
Hold on.
Run that
not
shit.
Yet.
Come on.
That's not yet. This is still all hell. Now.
Come on.
He took the bass. So what Kev did, he took the bass out. He took the bass out.
Get the fuck
and
up.
used the keys as.
And my favorite part is the clap. Right here. That little clap right at the end. It's my favorite.
Get the
So I gotta
thank you for that.
I said I want All Hail the Queen meets fucking why can't I remember the name of that song when it's one of my favorite songs?
All Hail the Queen meets Godzilla coming out of the fucking ocean, nigga.
I think it's when he fights Moth
I would
or
like
something.
to say that I love that.
Sure.
I love y'all. I love y'all for playing that again. Thank you.
Hey.
That was beautiful.
Asking you shall receive.
Exactly. It's like run it back. Run it fucking
nigga, that's we got a fucking trade. We got a copy.
So,
we gotta publish that.
Yes,
that's our beat. Nigga.
That is it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. So
shit.
Thank you
It's
for
a shame she
back.
passed so early.
Yeah, I need to loop it more because I always have to fade it out before it cuts.
This is America.
Yeah,
it's not a long sound bite.
Clean.
Yeah.
They're so early. Sometimes was 993 years old.
She died.
Yeah, at the ripe age of 1,020.
Don't you want to live like 100 years?
Sometimes you gotta
At least
run it like
You might have no choice.
Like I want to live.
first of all.
I want to live 100 years or more.
First of all,
I want to live 100,000 years.
no, listen.
Actually, a few of us have been here a few times.
And I love the fact that
good segue.
Couple. He
Good
said
segue.
a few, and there's 4 of us in here, which means 3.
We're about to get.
Which means
You heard that?
nigga, I've been here, done this. I just didn't know it.
Right.
I just was programmed
We
to
did
be.
this already.
I had to break my programming.
You break it or follow it.
No, nigga, I'm different.
Well, how do you know? How do you know if this is followed programming or broken programming?
That's good.
So
That's a good one.
because
Right?
because you're a white man.
Wait, hang on. We can't just use that.
Yes, you gotta let me
There's
finish.
something to that.
You gotta let me finish.
All right, go on.
There's something.
Because you're a white man.
There's a lesson to be learned.
That
I don't know why nerds
that
is
has
in my
not
mind.
attached to me, but that is my partner,
Okay.
which means
Everybody get
Nerds.
You get it, nigga. You get it.
No, it reminds me of the Nerds candy. It has a 2-sided.
That's my favorite.
You
Bruh,
open the 2
I
sides. And then you put it in your mouth,
literally, he's a Sour
I
Patch
don't know
Kid.
why.
No.
He's a
Nerds
fucking
is-
Sour
No,
Patch Kid.
Britton,
Kid.
Nerds is my
Nerds.
favorite. You know about my
Nerds.
nerd thing with the blizzards.
Time out.
Yo, Nerds.
Time out.
You ever had a Nerds
Can I
blizzard?
no, I got to tell you a quick story. I'm sorry,
Is that
fans,
like a
because y'all have
sucker
heard this
with
story
nerds on
before, but these niggas have it, and it's the funniest shit I've
Let's
ever
go.
heard. So his wife, Colombian Salvadorian, one of the spiciest.
Spicy.
I asked them both on this podcast, like episode 5, like what was your worst argument you guys ever had?
It had nothing to do with us
And I
at
let
all.
her go, and I let her go first. And she said, we went to Dairy Queen and he brought his own nerds because he knew they didn't have
It's
them
not on the menu.
to make his blizzard the way he likes it.
And they refused.
to take his nerds and make his blizzard. And he was and he
That make
spazzed.
me mad.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the
And
thing
he's
about that, though.
bad.
It's conceptually the thing that makes me more mad than anything in the entire
You're in the
universe.
service industry and you're not serving me.
No, it's when there's a person who's in charge of the thing you want and they have an arbitrary reason as to why not to give it to you.
Yeah.
A reason that doesn't make sense, that doesn't hold up
It's
under
not even in
scrutiny.
law.
It's
Because at the
not
end
a
of the
law.
day,
It's not.
like,
It's just their choice
Right,
to
it's not- right,
to
it ain't a
deprive
law.
you
Because at the
of
end
what
of the
you
day,
want.
because it's
And they could.
you can't put my nerds in your machine. Fine.
Well,
put,
as a black
put a quarter
man-
of fucking flurry in that bitch. Put some nerds.
I
in,
think I literally
put a
was like,
quarter
yeah, I'll
of
come
fucking
back there and do
put some
it.
nerds, and
I
then
know how they
mix
work.
that shit up.
As
That's
a
just
black
being a
man,
hater.
that's usually based on the fact that I'm black, but fuck
And the fact
whack.
that the worst fucking argument or situation him and his wife have ever been in together is him having to deal with a 1,000th
Depravity.
of black fucking prejudice and hate.
Come on.
And he spazzed. And he spazzed.
Hey, man.
And it
You
turned
guys.
nigga, the bitch at Dairy Queen told him no, and it turned into the worst argument he ever had with his wife.
Actually, we didn't even argue about it. She was just weirded out that
She
I got
had to deal
upset.
with your angry ass. Exactly.
Come on.
That's bruh.
But pain is
And
pain.
every day, one of us walks out the house. Somewhere we go, we get told no.
Big shout out to NERD. How y'all feel about Pharrell doing what he doing?
Nigga, skateboard Pete, make your
Let's
face
go.
fall
Come
off.
on.
I saw a bitch straight deep, make
Yo,
your face fall
The
off.
collaboration with Nigo, that nigga went crazy.
Bruh. Name me something Pharrell didn't go crazy on, nigga, and I'll give you $1,000.
Like he was like, it was like, no, for me, like
Pharrell's
from
the
a fashion
top 3
standpoint.
greatest producer artists period of all time.
Yeah,
All
1000%.
time.
But I'm talking about, look, let's talk about fashion because he took over Virgil's.
Nigga, this
took
nigga's
over
taking
Virgil's-
over multiple.
He took over Virgil's spot, and then like,
Who? Somebody had to.
right?
And before
somebody had to do
that,
it.
Wait, get some context here. Let's get some. Let's get some context
Who
here.
has Chanel given a? Who has Chanel done a collaboration
Just,
with?
Britton, let him get some context about what you're talking about here, because
You and
I don't know. So that means some people don't know.
That
well,
don't
some people don't know.
dress
So
fresh.
That's
Need
a
context.
That's
but
a,
okay.
that's a good point.
He
So
right.
yeah, so Pharrell came in, boom.
Nigga, fuck that. If they don't know, they need to go do some research. If you don't know what
Understood.
Pharrell has done for
But I think
fucking
even more so,
Billionaire
I think
Boys Club, for
Absolutely.
fucking BBC, for
Absolutely.
Bape, for Chanel,
Listen,
he was the
to your
first and
point.
only nigga to have a collab with Chanel.
that is a
Papa,
fact.
listen, to your point.
Nobody's ever collabed with Chanel. Nobody.
Word.
And a nigga from Virginia Beach did it.
Come on.
Yes, absolutely.
I saw his movie.
Don't sleep on Virginia Beach.
1,000%.
Chris Brown's from there too. Nigga, I don't sleep on Virginia at all. The best light-skinned niggas I know. The best light-skinned niggas known the man are from Timberland.
Let me get my point out. And then we can just like finesse everything else.
Okay, my bad.
The point I want to get
about
out.
Virginia and I get excited.
I'm excited too. I want to get excited
Thomas
about
Jefferson. I mean,
so those 3 niggas is in my
down with black women.
As a light-skinned excellent nigga, those 3 niggas is in my top 5 light-skinned excellence to me. Is T.I., nigga, and
that nigga Pharrell.
I gotta think about the 5th one.
Thomas Jefferson?
Time out. Please tell me you saw the fucking LeBron shit. Please tell me you saw the LeBron barbershop where that nigga Travis Scott asked that nigga
forever.
Bruh, Travis Scott asked that nigga straight up and down. It was the credits. He was like, bruh, I've been a fan of yours, nigga, since I had ears. Right. He was like,
and you still.
He was like, how the fuck do you stay looking? He said, that nigga Pharrell looked at him. He said, I
didn't even seen it. The same.
He said, that nigga Pharrell said, I'm blessed.
That part.
And I exfoliate like a fucking madman.
That part.
He's like American Psycho then.
That part.
Pharrell's like 56 years
that
old,
That nigga reversed
like this nigga produced Rump Shaker. That nigga, like,
right.
Come on, like, niggas.
Yeah, that nigga Pharrell's like 16.
This nigga's been.
Don't you think it's just jeans?
He's a light-skinned black nigga.
He was gonna be like.
All right, real quick, from a fashion standpoint, let me get this out. Look, real quick.
He was talking about fashion.
He had a bunch of shit to say.
Real quick,
he had a bunch of shit to say.
Fashion standpoint, just is like real quick. Boom. So yeah, he took over Virgil's spot. Boom. He's doing the Louis Vuitton thing. Boom. But listen,
China juice,
that nigga just snapped with the collection that he dropped with Nigo. Him and Nigo went nuts.
Why do you have to bring that up right now, Black?
I had to bring it up. No. The reason why I had to bring it up because it's so important. Because at first, like his like when he kickstarted, it was a lot to take the torch from Virgil. Like it was a lot. Trust me. It was, and I feel like he didn't.
Because people
at first he didn't. It didn't match up.
You guys, I don't know what you're talking about.
But now
Virgil Abloh.
Okay, so Virgil. Okay, cool. Yeah, Virgil Abloh.
So look at his. He ain't never worn nothing with a.
No, one time I got a full guess head to toe.
Right.
For modeling at 11.
Right. Guess.
for a Dillard.
That's as high fashion as Cam gets. Guess.
Yo, I'm going to tell y'all too. It's important
to tell, brother.
It's fucking Miller's Outpost.
Express.
Everything else is
Abercrombie and Fitch.
Everything else is just Goodwill clearance.
I got a nice coat in there.
You know what I'm saying? It's important to talk about fashion because that's what we wear, right? It's important. That's what we wear. Like that's the first thing.
That's how you present yourself to the world.
Present yourself to the world. Boom. I'm just saying, all I want to say is big up Pharrell. You killed it. Listen.
And Virgil Abloh, the only motherfucker to have a collaboration with my bot.
Come on.
Nigga.
Come on.
How about
that's true
that?
Very true.
A black gay man.
It's very true.
Yes, it is.
Very true.
Because this nigga has his own Maybach.
Yeah, the Maybach collab is crazy. But I'm just like
the
thinking
Virgil
about
Abloh edition.
I'm thinking about the Pharrell and the collection that he just dropped. Listen, it just dropped, so let it marinate. It's gonna come through. Y'all gonna get it.
When it comes to the music, nigga, you already know.
Can I ask you this? I respect
if we talk about if he got some new fashion drop,
can we go deeper on it? Why did you bring it up in the sense of
light skin excellence?
What did it present to you thematically that was so powerful that you feel like you need to bring it up?
Right.
So we know these niggas
because everybody got everybody got somebody they look up to.
Right. Listen, no. I've always like Pharrell's always been dope, but when he took the torch, I felt like he didn't really like take the torch. But now,
because he's a silent assassin.
But now
this nigga do it like for the clout,
right? That's what I'm saying.
And
like,
neither did Virgil. That's why when he did it, I was like, who else?
And that's what I'm saying. Listen to this. It was a slow drip. And now this collection that he just dropped, oh my goodness. Like
it's like the student has become the teacher.
And he did it with Nigo, which is also what? The ice cream dude. Like the Japanese.
Exactly.
Like,
He's been doing American.
The bait dude. Like, that nigga was like, all right.
They've been doing shit
together. Let me just turn it to 10, nigga.
Ain't that like Chad's like cousin or some shit? Motherfuckers that ice cream.
That's why. Because he turned it to 10 and Nigo.
Why is it important for a black man?
Because it's America.
Why is it important?
Because if he don't,
I think it's important.
Niggas will forget that niggas created and controlled this
multiple
country.
reasons why it's important.
Or is it like a person?
No. I'll say one reason.
I'm gonna let you finish the question.
I got one reason. If y'all want to go,
the question.
Y'all can go, but I got one reason. One reason, and I mean, I think there's 20,000 other reasons, but one reason is for a black man is because it proves that if you trust your ideas,
boom. Don't let nobody tell you ain't.
You're phenomenal. Like you were born great, nigga. Just believe it.
But like he is also talented.
What I say last week? Martin Luther walked so Barack Obama could run. Barack Obama ran so all these niggas could fly.
So you can
trust in yourself.
The freest you can be is the best black man you can be. The freest you can be is the best black man.
Trust in yourself.
The best black man is the freest version of him.
Oh, okay, but that's the same.
Also, politicking. So just to go back to like some content, and I don't know what their politics are, but I will say this, and I'm throwing out names. So first collection, there was a certain thing he had to do. And then the second, he had to do. But nigga, this collection, and when he was like, nigga,
Chanel.
I'm doing me.
He said, time out.
So you just you're kind of promoting what he just dropped.
I gotta like bring up a
the collection that just dropped with Nigo.
It's great.
This was the one where he was like, nigga, this.
So Virgil Abloh.
I'm not playing by your rules.
This me.
Bro, okay, so cool. Virgil Abloh he designed for Versace. He designed for, he's one of the most.
And now he's got his own name.
He's dead.
Product?
He died a couple years ago. But he's a black dude. He was a gay black dude. I'm pretty sure he died from AIDS.
I don't.
Like Tyler Perry?
AIDS. You know, it's interesting that you say that
nobody knows. Nobody knows.
He jumped to AIDS.
Nobody knows. They probably killed that nigga.
I think maybe
somebody probably fucking Bob watered him and put a tack in his goddamn shit.
No, what's interesting is
nobody can really say there's no definitive cause of death.
Right. No, I feel that. And the thing is with Virgil
was it
too.
bad for him to say that Chadwick died from colon cancer? Was that a bad look?
Chadwick?
Chadwick.
The nigga had, no,
it's not a walk
that nigga had cancer. Just like that nigga had cancer when he was Black Panther. Nigga knew.
I wish I knew that Virgil was gay.
Yeah,
I don't know that.
That's a good
fact. But I do know.
So I don't know
that he was married. Like he had a wife and he had a whole life.
We said he was bi. A whole bunch of gay niggas that went wives.
No, I get it.
So he was bi?
So did Leonard
Bernstein. I get it.
He's a celebrity that needs to keep.
But the fact that
if you can get it up,
shame Oprah and Gayle
get it up and make a baby, doesn't that make you bi?
Fabulous.
No, the fact that you say he was gay is a beautiful thing because like it really speaks to the way he represented.
Oh wait, you know what? I forgot. We're under a Trump administration. There's no more gray area.
It speaks to the way that he represented himself.
Boom, because it didn't matter.
Yeah,
because he was fucking fly.
The flyest. Because gay niggas is the
flyest. Because the nigga was fly.
Because gay niggas is the flyest.
I mean,
usually.
Historically, like gay people are very talented.
Gay dude, like
they're very talented. I mean,
gay dudes is fly. Gay dudes is fly. Gay dudes is fly.
So it's dope.
Fags can fly.
It's dope.
It's a difference. You out here with rainbows, nigga, and fucking cheetah print.
No, that's different.
Like Virgil he said, nigga, I love cheetah print, but let me take the dark browns out and just run with this tan. Nigga.
No, it's different. No, it's real.
This nigga was the master of earth tones, hues.
And I love the fact that you automatically was like, yo, that nigga was gay, which is beautiful because that does speak to the essence of what he brought to the world.
I didn't even know that until like a year before he died. Like, I didn't know he was gay
That's
until like a
usually
year
how it
before.
works.
Okay,
That
got real
generation.
quiet because we were talking about the.
Well, it doesn't really matter.
You were talking about me acknowledging that he was gay. I'm like,
No, I think it's great.
I was
like,
thinking.
the only reason I was thinking you were going to say,
I didn't know that
You're the
till I
first
said it
person
out
I heard
loud.
say that.
sexual,
That's what they
because to
have to
me,
No, that's what people have
And I
to do
like
in
that
that
you said
generation.
that.
right.
Yeah, it's a
Because if you talk-
generational thing.
What's the
Let's
reason?
get to it
What's
for
the
real,
reason? What's the
I
reason?
love it.
What's the reason why Sam?
Black is a contemporary of Virgil, right?
What's the reason why?
Black
Yeah,
is a
definitely
contemporary of
contemporary.
Virgil, right?
Yeah.
No,
I love.
hear me out here.
Yeah.
Black is
He's
a
one of my-
contemporary of Virgil.
I study
Great. Listen,
Virgil,
listen.
go ahead.
to the fullest, and I love
Oh,
everything
no,
that
he's
he
black.
does.
Dude, I don't give a fuck who
He's a
you fuck.
contemporary.
You nigga, amazing is amazing.
No,
The art that
he's
you put
just-
into the
no,
world.
no.
But the point.
I don't hold nobody's personal life against state art.
Yeah.
Of course not. But the bigger point, I think, that even Black,
Word.
even bringing it up,
Right.
is the importance of somebody being able to feel free to be who they are immediately.
Yeah, he never announced that he
But
was
that's,
gay.
but that's the thing
so
about it.
dope
He
that
he
you
couldn't
knew.
do that. This nigga Virgil was so under the radar.
fact that you
Most
knew.
motherfuckers do not know who the fuck we talking about right now.
Right. So let me let everybody know. Okay, Virgil Abloh, boom. Virgil Abloh. Okay. What is it? Off-White.
Niggas in Paris is about him.
Right. So he did a lot of Wait, listen. He was Kanye's creative director, so he did a lot of Kanye's album covers. You know what I'm saying? Like it's deeper. Like it's deep. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he goes back.
Been
Boom.
a designer
then there's-
for every.
And he's an
fucking-
architect. He's an architect student, and he studied architecture. Boom. But he was also a street kid, so he was very much into skating. And boom. So anyway,
Oh, you were talking about skating earlier. That's how this
Right.
got there.
Agreed.
Right, he's a
I don't think
skating
that's how.
so here's the flip side. So just like fast forward. Like,
Yeah,
that's
right.
Like
I ain't never met a millionaire to do that.
do your research, and then he gets hired by Louis Vuitton, and he gets all their money to do whatever the fuck he wants to do, and he goes nuts.
All that floral print Gucci
You
shit.
look swell.
Anything with
also black.
I'm sorry, I keep saying Gucci. Anything that Louis has with has color in it is bird.
All right. Let's go around. Everybody give your fashion advice. What should you wear right now in the next like
Whatever
6
the
weeks?
fuck you want.
Okay. How about you? What do you think?
Nigga, t-shirt and pants.
Well, Virgil taught
Nigga,
us
it's
that
cold as fuck out here.
whatever you want to do.
All right.
Nigga, the high for next week is 59 for the week. Is 59 is the hottest it's supposed to be next week.
All right, is it my turn? T-shirt and your panties.
Yeah, we in the house.
Yeah, let's start a movement.
We in the house.
Hashtag t-shirt and panties.
Long sleeve t-shirt.
I
and a
forgot
thong.
we light skinned house niggas.
Long.
sleeve
Let's do it.
t-shirt.
All right.
Black long
I
sleeve
forgot we
t-shirt
in the
and a thong.
house.
Let's start a fad.
Let's go.
Next time you go to a
Bitch,
party
come through
or
in a
afters,
trench coat. Get
come
your
in,
wing on,
come
bitch.
in a long sleeve t-shirt and a thong.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? But that's even
Long
funny because like even when we think about
practices.
it's not even about fashion.
Yes, you could
This
cover
is
up the
about
fatty arms.
culture.
No, I need
Like
you
you said,
in a
like-
fucking slip and a trench and some.
No, we're not talking about showing up at your house. Like
And what I hope is everybody
Okay.
gets the
Me
culture
too.
for what we're talking
I'm
about.
talking about coming to see me. I don't give a fuck where the fuck you meet me at.
That nigga said a slip.
Yeah, I take it.
That nigga said a slip.
man, you want some like 1930s
Nigga
women
said
coming
Niggas
out.
Niggas really want the moo-moo.
Nigga, not a slip. Nigga.
I like an old bitch.
That nigga
What
said
can
a
I say? I like being
That nigga said
refined.
a
bitch.
slip.
What
Nigga.
can I say?
All
I
right, so
like
we've done
being
like,
bitch in her mid-40s.
what's-
Nigga.
we never-
I
never-
love it. That nigga said a slip.
We usually
I
start.
like an auntie, nigga. My fat.
I fuck with the slip. Come on, that's the
I like being
need a
church
baker.
going.
I see why
brown
you're
sugar.
not wearing a bustle.
Brown sugar stockings and a slip.
Oh, man. I need you to roll them motherfuckers.
Come on, you gotta go get them from the liquor store in the morning before
Boom,
church.
bitch. No, that ain't a set, bitch. That is
Which-
one article of clothing.
One article, you gotta get them in the
That
morning.
ain't a
before
pair of
church.
stockings, bitch. That is stockings.
Before
It's called
church.
pantyhose. And you,
Right,
you,
right.
can, you can put them on your head if you want to rob a convenience store.
Put them holes on holes.
I ain't gonna lie though, the brown pantyhose like really do make the brown legs look good and then like go crazy like the Beyonce and the Think. All right, next, come on.
All right. So,
My nigga.
We never did our
That's what I'm
update.
talking about.
Nigga, you know I know. Nigga, I let you here. I let you here.
Team, nigga. That intro again.
Nigga, all I'm thinking about, nigga, all I'm thinking about is choir bitches right now.
No, so Britton, we never started. Usually we start with an update.
That nigga for real.
Nigga, we like an hour deep.
We're like 30 minutes deep. We never did your update on the week.
The week.
How's it been?
Where you going, nigga?
Turner like, nigga, I can't say shit. Y'all nigga, we had a tangent. What you, okay.
That nigga got his hair
He like,
down,
nigga, bladder control,
Damon
nigga.
Marley,
All right,
nigga.
he's gone. Let's talk about him.
Damon
No, I'm just
Marley.
kidding.
Nah.
No, so you want to
I've
update?
known that nigga longer than all you.
You want to
niggas.
update on
I can't allow that.
what's been going on?
Huh?
Update on what's been going on with you? Anything new? Anything new in the world
honestly,
that catches your interest?
Honestly, this last week for me, I wasn't because I've been in the office. Like I'm backed up on closing out nigga 2024.
Oh, I got you. End of the year
I've been
shit.
in the office, so really
Tax time?
ain't shit
Well,
new.
almost, but you got to
Ain't
close
shit-
out your books if you're helping company.
Nigga, I got-
Liberty tax or nigga?
No, I'm a private.
His family's got
I
a
manage an accounting firm for individuals and small business owners.
Family biz.
Nigga, we need to talk, nigga, so you can do mine.
That was one of the first things we spoke about.
That part.
But later on that day, some shit happened that fucked up whatever the fuck we talked about earlier that day. But then,
all right, so you've been working. That's about it.
that's it, nigga. I've been in the office.
No
nigga.
new ladies. Since it's a relationship
Nigga,
comedy.
I haven't seen a bitch since the last time. Well, I haven't been inside a bitch since the last time I seen you.
All right, great update.
Nigga, I'm focused on me right now, nigga. And I can't be a greater version of me, nigga, when I'm out here giving these bitches a good version of me. Like, man, you bitches they on timeout. Like, you really gotta show up and show out to get my attention right now. Like,
I feel that. You deserve that, bro.
like I done
Say that again.
I done enough in my life.
That.
Like, I don't need bitches. Like, and I've
Nigga, the bitches need me.
boom, and I've had
Nigga, don't you ever forget.
nigga, and you tell me I sound like cat.
That's a future
You
soundbite
tell
right
me
there.
I sound like cat, right, nigga?
I love this nigga.
And that's
like,
Pimpin'. Pimpin's not selling pussy.
That's my cosmic brother. But go ahead, bro.
I want a solid.
Can.
So he's like, best believe that's gonna be a sound key.
That's my cosmic brother.
This is my nigga right here, bro. So when we met, it was Jim Crow. He was looking at me like, who's this light skinned nigga that everybody is just ingratiating into the crew and shit? Like, why they
Is that
invite-
true? Is that true? Is that how you
Why
felt
they
when you
invite-
looked at him?
Oh, this
He's not
one?
gonna admit
When
it.
you met him?
Yeah, when
But
I
he
first
might-
met that nigga had on a fucking robe from Fenty, nigga. He came from Pajama Jammy
That
jeans.
wasn't the
Pajama
first-
night.
Nah, that wasn't the first time because I went to, you remember the studio the week before Christmas. I went to the studio.
So that don't count.
That was the first time, and you didn't talk to me that whole night. You was like, "Yeah, this
Right,
nigga,
right,
these
but that's
niggas-
why it don't count.
My
Listen,
people,
bro.
and that's what I'm saying. He was like, "Yeah, my people invited this light skinned nigga. I don't know this nigga." Like, whatever.
No.
Like, the only thing that nigga said to me was when I was walking out, I was like, "Yeah, I appreciate your hospitality." He said, "Yeah, all right, folks, good to meet you." And
Listen,
you said folks?
why. Just tell
and
you
then
why.
the next time we met,
Let him tell you
was what
why.
he's about to talk about when he was like, "Okay, nigga, I think I see you."
Nah, listen, I'm gonna tell you why. Because when I'm at the station, when in those kind of situations, that's always I'm overwhelmed.
You
It's not-
invited
listen,
a
no,
bunch of niggas
no.
from Heat Check.
No,
to your
I
shit.
invite my
It was
niggas.
5:30.
Listen, I invite my niggas and then they invite they niggas and it turns into a whole thing and then I get overwhelmed. So I don't really necessarily believe that counts.
He lying.
We're
I won't say he lying, but that wasn't the case that night.
But
no.
That wasn't
we're
the
not.
case that night.
I'm giving you the real. I'm just saying, that's why I don't count.
Nigga, you didn't have a shirt on. You was walking through the whole motherfucker.
Exactly.
You was in the studio
Nigga,
playing like he was in
Was
the
it your
studio.
place?
It's
It's his fucking place. He could walk around without a shirt. That seems baller.
Right. But no. Back to the story again.
But I'm the only nigga there that he just like
So you
everybody
just
else
met.
there.
Okay, but
he
I'm
know.
trying to get how he felt about you from his
So
mouth.
he was. No, don't let him tell you he was uncomfortable on my
No,
account.
I never said you. I never said it was uncomfortable, baby.
I want to know what he's
He
going
was just like, "Oh, this nigga, I don't need to pay him no mind
No, it
because
wasn't
somebody
that.
else and
No,
somebody
so-
I
hang on.
invited him."
Hang on, pause.
Yo,
Tell
love
me
you to
about
death.
what is the studio? I want to know. You do a studio thing. What are you talking about? Like, do you work for or you own your own or you run it or I don't know what you guys are talking. I would love to know.
Yeah,
I'm sure our audience would too.
So yeah, I do a radio show on K-Chung, right? So
Sweet.
K-Chung Radio. And I'm also a manager on K-Chung Radio.
Dope.
We're in the station. We're hanging out. Right. So we're doing that.
1620.
But here's the deal. But going back to what I'm saying,
Hey, on your radio.
there's a lot of times where I invite my homies
Where
and
it's
they
6
invite
a.m. and I don't.
They're homies.
And I'm incoherent.
1,000 homies.
You get
Yes.
right.
And
It's
I
like
just,
the new
that's why
spot.
I just tell anybody
It's like
who's asking to come through.
That's
like
why I say it
a
don't count. That's why I say it don't count. That's why I say it don't count. But when
I said the same shit.
First meet you,
that was the first. Right. I just wanted. There was a time before, which you claim as the first time. Because the first, your first time is. Nigga, we didn't meet, nigga. We
collided.
Drove across the country together.
Yeah,
That nigga literally pulled up on me and was like, "Hey, you want to get in?" I was like, "Cool." Hopped in, nigga. When we drove to fucking Wichita, nigga, and I walked back.
Kansas.
But the first time I did meet you was at Isabel's spot.
That was the same night.
That's a different
That's the
meeting.
night you talking about.
Is that what
Yeah,
y'all
so
met?
that's
the night he talking about.
you.
3 weeks earlier,
That's when
I
you
was
sent
at
me
the
your
studio.
music.
Right.
Okay, so
Oh,
you're
nigga,
saying-
right.
But the second time we met was at Izzy's.
Oh, so you don't remember the first time you met him?
He remembers. He just don't.
No.
It's not like you met him.
I don't.
We
listen,
didn't engage.
We didn't engage on purpose
I
because
see.
in that space
It was-
I don't
yeah.
engage.
You can't.
on
Touche.
purpose
You can't.
because it's so many people that I can't.
Got it. You got to manage. You're a manager at that
It's
point.
nothing against anybody, but when
Yeah.
I did meet you,
You like
was at
That's
Izzo's,
interesting.
and nigga, you had on the fucking silk
that was the
robe.
pajama. That was the
And
night.
gave
And
me
you
the-
saw his fashion.
You saw, yeah, nigga.
I
And you
was-
sent me your record,
I played him all day. I
played me
sent
your
it to
record,
him
right?
actually.
and you played me
I
your
played
record,
it and sent it
and you
to
sent it to me.
And I don't. You
So
know, I
that's
was
when I
that song out.
actually met you. So like,
That was when we became acquainted.
Also, I just want everybody to know if you're ever at K-Chung and we was hanging out, and I was just like
16:20
lollygagging, and
It was 15 other motherfuckers in the house. Like don't
motherfuckers.
yeah, right.
in there.
Niggas, don't get weird. It was
No.
5 niggas and like 15.
No. I'm
It was just a
serious.
room
I
full
He's
of-
trying to do a public announcement
This is
here.
a public
Nah, it was a
announcement.
whole
PSA.
ass-
Just so you know, the Black Museum is not that I wasn't trying to like.
No, I completely understood it.
Yo, so you got it.
Because
and
it was
no one
one
is
point-
half the battle.
Because I don't know if you remember this, but I
Like
was
on purpose. I'm
I
just
asked
kind of
'cause-
like
and I
aloof.
I don't know if you look, you remember this.
I have to be.
It was we had been there for like an hour. We had been there for like an hour and a half, and I was like, "Nigga, I'm trying to smoke a cigarette." And then somebody, like, I think somebody told me, like, "Oh yeah, you could just smoke by the window." And I was like, "Well, whose
So
spot
what you're
is?"
saying is I
was like,
should have remembered you.
I was like,
know,
"Whose
nigga, 'cause
spot
you
is
my nigga.
this?"
I should have remembered.
I was like,
you.
"Whose spot is this?"
It's me.
And
nigga.
then she was like, "It's
It's
fucking
that nigga.
And I was like, "Hey, bro, is it cool if I smoke it here?" You literally
What I
did.
say?
You had your, like, you was facing the studio room,
Yeah.
and so you literally
What I
like
do.
it was like a nigga go do it. Like it was just like a whatever ass. Like
Right.
you didn't even look back. You just like
That's the
Britton
aloofness
is
that
throwing his
that's the
arm violently in the
it was
air.
just like yeah, nigga, do go ahead.
Dude,
Because
that's the
I
aloofness.
screamed out like, "Hey, Black, is it cool if I smoke it here?
Yo,
Is it cool if I
listen.
smoke a cigarette in here?" That nigga was like, "Nigga, I do whatever, nigga.
Right.
What the fuck?"
Right. So listen, what I'm
Because
saying.
I was the only nigga in there that he didn't know.
That's
Right.
the freedom.
So, no.
piece.
So listen.
That's the freedom.
But what I'm
piece.
giving you, and
Which
what
is,
I'm
and
giving
you remember that was the night I went
Safe
hammer.
space.
That was the night I went hammer on
Is,
fucking
Oh, now it's coming back.
Did you do
What's
the
her
grader?
name?
Did you do the grader on
Oh,
somebody
fucking
down?
downstairs when
Latoya.
I came downstairs in the car?
That because
Yeah, yeah.
because it was about to go my way until that nigga came. Because that's his little spirit animal.
Yo,
they got
so
a history.
Listen.
They don't need it.
Oh, which one?
Nigga,
Ooh.
we said no names.
I don't even
Oh, no
want to
names.
do that.
No,
But you were
names.
just featured in one of his
No, but I wanted to tell
in
you.
one of his reels.
I had a thought.
in the last couple of days.
I had a thought. This is what I'm saying. Like when I'm with Yo, if you ever, like, no, for real. Like, I want to put. Let me put this out there. Hold up, just let me say this, and then you can do whatever you want to do.
I'd like to move on.
Listen,
hold on.
We're gonna move.
This is a lot about each other.
He about to say something.
Mustard on that beat.
Watch this.
We got to get
watch this rebuttal. I'm already no rebuttal. Papa. It is. Listen, because I can say it right now, and it's
is he gonna get it out?
No, let me get it out. Let me get it out. All I want to say is, if you ever, well, first of all, now I got the floor. Hey, y'all.
Yeah, what you gonna do with it? Nigga, you gonna move on? Nigga, do something. Nigga, you fucking up the Soul Train line.
Nigga, it sounds good. Nigga, I'm taking my time. Black Museums. That's me. So listen.
This nigga shit.
Listen.
Hey, that was the slickest, coldest. That was his IG handle, by the way.
Love it.
It's the Black Museums. And also, I want to say.
There's periods between every fucking letter.
That's all right. Nobody will know.
Let's start there.
Let me tell you like 3 things, nigga. So one, if you've ever been to the station and I've been aloof, one is
shut the fuck up. I knew this if I wanted to just skip my shit. I got a quick point.
Poppy.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Black, this is selfish as fuck, nigga.
Right.
Nah, nigga.
How come this nigga is waiting up on my bike?
Make no sense, nigga. I love you, nigga.
Okay. Alright then, nigga. I won't even. I was just trying to get a PSA.
We done gave the nigga the floor.
We all get it.
We done gave the nigga the floor. It's
That's
too
crazy.
We all get it.
Look,
We all get it.
Nah, I need to know.
You gonna use airtime for apologies?
No, it's not an apology.
He about to
It's not an apology.
Hashtag time's up.
But I think it's
You just gonna tell them what they already know?
I know what he about to
it's
say.
important.
From our last conversation.
Anybody that's
I know what he about to say.
Anybody that's relevant to.
Can I hear you about to say something along the lines of
all I'm saying
reason? One of the reason why we didn't connect, because your spot is the after, is the connect after the after. It's the after the after. And you was like, yo, this nigga, she just brought this nigga here.
It's not really an apology, but it's kind of a. It's kind of a. Listen, it's not an apology.
I want to hear this.
Listen, it's not an apology, but it's kind of a like. It's like nigga. It's like cherries on top.
Hey, give a nigga
so what I'm saying, let me give you the cherries. So all I'm saying is, if you've ever been to K-Chung and we doing the afters and Black is hosting and I was aloof, it had nothing to do with you.
He still loves you.
Period.
Yeah, and that's the
now part two.
Boom! It's the next time I met you, it was the epitome of a lock-in. It was the epitome of a lock-in. I never locked in tighter with nobody. Like nigga, that was
all right. All right, we got that settled.
No. I'm not finished, nigga. Part 2 is, nigga, if we get to a part 2,
right,
that shit gonna be the most extravagant shit you ever in your life.
You ain't never
have dealt with.
Bruh.
Ask him,
bruh.
All right, Britton, I have a question for you.
All right, we're done.
The reason why I canceled on you 3 days
I have a question for you.
is because I was with this nigga.
I have a question for you.
That was when I met
you.
That was when that night you talking about.
You said
when
you
I canceled on you Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Hang on.
Was that?
I get it. You said you had
that nigga Saturday.
You said you had a cosmic experience and wake up moment with the people you're with that weekend.
With me, nigga.
All right, I want to know about it. I want to know what happened.
Turner,
do you want to get into it now? We're at 40 minutes, so we can break and then come back if you want.
Turner positioned me.
Yeah.
And
I'll talk when I'm ready to talk.
Yeah, I want to hear Britton's experience, and then we're gonna weigh in.
This is the first time
it was a great. It was flow.
This is the first time I've talked about that. I'm talking about this outside of people that were involved with it.
Freak mode. I went into freak mode, nigga. I went to a whole nother mode. Let's go. Freak mode.
So you know how I've been telling you, Kevin. You know how I've been saying. So listen. So Kevin, listen. No, time out, guys.
Hang on.
No, this is when it gets. This is
why do we come back and do this after the break?
We got us because these niggas. No, stop. Let me. Can I control my fucking podcast?
I'm letting you.
Yes.
Thank you. Everybody, listen.
Listening.
Because this is I'm literally was setting the foundation to take a break for these niggas to think about what needs to be said when we come back.
Got it. Go, nigga.
I met Turner. Well, Oz has been my nigga since 15 years ago.
I don't know that person.
Who are you talking about?
Nobody.
Okay.
But I met Turner how I met Turner. And then in meeting Turner,
who is Turner?
The nigga.
He's on the show. That's cool.
I'm here.
Right. He's already introduced himself. And hanging with this motherfucker I was like, oh, wait a minute. Niggas is.
So you're setting up for after the break.
Just shut the fuck up. You know I stutter.
Just try to get
it takes me a while to get the fucking plane landed. Nigga, I gotta circle the fucking runway a few times.
For it.
God damn it.
Die hard.
Shit.
You got clearance.
Die hard.
Did Kobe have to work this hard to get the ball? I caught twice and the ball's in my goddamn hand.
Go ahead, Papa.
Anywho.
It's yours.
Long story. Look, you're right, because this is a whole bunch of shit that don't need to be said.
It's yours.
In meeting Turner, I met that not only am I not irregular, but it's niggas out here look like me that think and act and have the same sort of mind as me.
Peekaboo.
And
peekaboo.
Me and this nigga, as soon as we met, when I walked in the homie house and you was there, like, you cut us off. You was like, hey, nigga, like, I just wanted, like, we need to meet, nigga. It was like some, nigga, this needs to happen. Certain shit in life is gonna happen. Like, life is not
love.
Interjection real quick. That same thing happened to me and Turner too, but go ahead.
Boom. Which circles me to some shit that I need to talk to him about during this break, because this nigga is.
So when we come back, what are we focusing on?
This nigga.
I mean, other than the relationships.
You know how in chess, like, everybody think pawns are like, they don't matter. Right. They're the weakest. You
got a lot of them. You can use them.
Bro. Pawns set up the board.
I understand.
For
I'm on the same page.
Higher entities to strike
the world.
This motherfucker sets the board.
That's so dope.
But no,
this nigga is a ground layer for
all of them.
And
but real shit, when I first saw him, same shit.
You introduced me to him. Like, all the mutual connections we got, you introduced me to this nigga.
But also, like, when I first saw him in that backyard, that backyard, North Hollywood, I was like, he's my brother. And
the same thing happened. When I met him, same exact shit. Yeah, and as soon as I met you, it was the same exact shit. And as
I love you.
First of all, as humans, that's not regular. And as black men, that shit is irregular. Exactly, which is why we're in cahoots.
What the fuck you talking about?
Which brings us back to the point.
It's time for a break.
You ever heard of cahoots? Cahoots, the new socks made.
You gotta coordinate. Bitch!
Hey, get the fuck up.
Turn the TV off.
Oh, you gotta wait till the back. Hold on, wait for it.
Turn the
fuck up.
England needs to get the fuck up.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's dead.
Yeah,
Okay,
she lucky she did. I'll go to England, slap the shit out that old bitch.
Turn the fuck up. You know, Turner's here too.
Rest in peace, Liz.
Turn the fuck up.
Rest in peace,
R.I.P. Dead people.
Hey, rest in peace, Princess Diana. While we bullshitting. They murdered that bitch for fucking a black man.
Her pussy was
wasn't he a Sandy? Wasn't he a Sandy?
Yeah, probably.
Boom! He was just from Africa. This nigga was Moroccan.
Wasn't his driver?
He was Moroccan.
Wasn't
Hellenistic as well.
Wasn't her driver completely wasted?
I ain't mad. I'm just thinking about
he was in on it. He was in on it. It was like Nipsey Hussle's bodyguard. He was in on it. They paid.
He took a dive. He killed himself for that.
Nigga to run into the wall.
I get it. Yeah. So he died too.
Yeah.
Check in with his son.
All right. Well, you were on about something right before this.
But when I look at her,
I don't even want to go back to where we left off at, because we was talking about something else.
What are we on about?
Y'all missed that. I said it looked like her pussy was really good.
Yeah, the menorah.
Diana?
The majora was-
Word. She was like stylish.
Hey, that's
Like,
princess pussy.
Come on,
Right. It's
man.
got to be good.
That's
Right.
Princess of PP.
I mean, Prince Charles took a long time to leave her.
Right.
That's Princess
So I'm
PP.
right.
Right?
Alright.
Although,
so I'm right.
We never got a Prince Andrew vibe, but he's the one that knew about pussy.
So I'm right.
I mean, that's a man.
Yeah, but that's the dude that would go to Epstein's Island.
Can't have a princess without a
Yeah,
prince.
she
nigga.
just looked like she had good pussy. That's all.
I know.
Which way? Are you thinking about the Netflix actress that plays her, or are you
I'm
thinking about the
thinking
actual
about-
Princess Diana?
I'm going back to fashion, nigga, because you know me. Like,
That
I'm
nigga
just thinking about her outfits.
Bruh.
Her outfits look like she was ready and fresh and clean.
That bitch stayed in a. That bitch
Yeah,
stayed in
man.
an Alaya. She stayed in an Alaya.
And then she wore like these like beautiful like
Nigga, if
these
it wasn't Chanel or Alaya, she
Right.
wasn't fucking wearing.
but
it.
she like let her legs was out
with
of
the
line.
high slit.
Right, come on. She was always
man.
legs out with like this.
Welcome to the
ragged
Princess Diana
vintage.
fan club
What was that
podcast.
bitch? Like 5'9", 5'10"?
Hey,
Like she was a
let's
breakhouse.
dig in here. What
Britton.
position would you like to
With the
fuck
short-
Princess
with
Diana
the
in?
short curly bob. She's on top
Britton.
all day.
Oh, on top.
In front
Okay,
of the
for you.
Taj Mahal.
For me,
She is
Are
getting.
you talking front or back? A
She is
reverse
see-
cowgirl, front
I
cow,
like my
like
cow-
riding.
Nigga.
she can suck my dick.
Okay,
but,
you want to
know what I'm saying?
head?
I'm fucking
Turner, what do you want for Princess Di?
She can
However
suck my
she
dick.
want it.
You know what I'm saying? But
Time
I'm
machine
not
style.
trying to
But
hit.
I prefer her to get her equestrian on, bitch. You know you grew up riding
Equestrian, you want to
horses.
fuck her on a horse?
I am the horse, bitch.
Oh, so she's
wasn't
riding you. I
trying to
see.
You
hit.
know what I want for Princess
Giddy
Diana?
She
up.
does that. She have good pussy.
Oh,
Squirt
Turner's
some
gonna
out.
make her squirt.
I needed a squirt.
That's what light skinned niggas
I did
do.
that.
Nah, she could just suck my dick.
That's what light skinned niggas do. That's like my barometer of if that's how I like literally.
I didn't want her to fuck up her outfit.
You know how many
She
bitches
just
I
suck
made
my
squirt
dick in
for-
her
Never
proper
mind.
Why don't you
outfit.
list them
How
and
many-
name them?
Edit post no like delete that out. Because I feel like that's a deterrent from getting bitches. It's talking about like
Oh yeah, talking like a
get
frat
this,
boy.
Get
Yeah,
this whole
girls love
last
that.
20 seconds out.
Girls fucking love it when you talk like a frat boy.
Even though this is what you've been telling me. No, I can't. No, that's no. Daisy was telling me.
She
Go
was telling me-
harder.
Yeah, she's like, I like it when you say crazy shit about
But
people.
She not wrong. You know how many bitches I made squirt for the first time?
How many?
Or well, at least that's
Can you count them on with
that's
2
what
hands?
They said.
That's
I mean,
what they all say.
they
Yo,
were
how does that work,
nah. Because you
You know, I looked up
Or
what's
maybe
in
we're just
squirting.
cut from the same
How does
cloth.
it work,
I don't
dude?
know.
Nah,
I
like
don't
it's
believe it.
like
have to wash your sheets the next day? Or
Well,
what? What's
technically-
going on?
so.
wrong with that?
So I only good question.
Science says
And I'm a Rolling Stone, bitch. I'm coming over, bitch.
You know,
I don't want you in my space.
when I looked this up,
I'm leaving when I'm done. I don't want you. I don't want to have to try to convince you to leave with your comfortable ass. Nah, bitch. I'm out.
so I looked up the composition of what a squirt is after we had a conversation about squirting. Check this out.
It's discharge.
No, but check this out.
It's
Yeah.
discharge and piss.
You're exactly right. But the funny thing is, the scientific community is like, it's not piss, but there are elements of piss in it.
It's
So that it's okay.
Oh,
That's important. I'm glad you brought that
Right.
up because I'm like, what is it? It's not
It's-
cum,
it's a-
right?
it's-
'Cause
it's-
Just
water.
love eating pussy.
Because it's kind of discharge, but
Nah,
there's like
bruh.
piss in it too.
So listen.
So it's like
Listen.
it's just like a discharge.
If
I
you're
grew up.
Oh.
I grew up. My house growing up.
That
my
means
parents were
put the dick
only-
in there and make a baby.
My parents were the only ones that
Biologically.
had a
Trust
heated
me, I
toilet.
know
They
all
had a
about
heated
that.
fucking toilet seat. So when I'm going to the bed, and my mom used to have like she had.
Wait, what
this-
about your mom squirting?
She shut the fuck up. Don't ever do this.
I hope she did.
Don't do that.
I'm sorry.
She did.
Hey,
I hope she had that pleasure.
I'm sorry to bring that up, man.
Not enough.
You did bring. You did.
Oh, touche.
You set that shit up, man.
I forgot who my
I don't
host.
know, this
I
whole
forgot who my
discharge
co-host
thing
is.
is-
But and my daddy is my daddy. Nigga, hey, I don't
Your
like
daddy,
it.
what's your daddy?
He's probably one of our.
Nigga, I don't like what I like for no reason.
I bet he's one of our downloaders too.
Hey, after having a daughter, what I've learned is, nigga, thought processes are genetic, nigga.
How do you say it? Because I have daughters too, so talk about that.
My motherfucking daughter, I've watched her.
Yeah. How's your daughter?
She
Is she a teenager?
she's only 4.
Oh, word.
But she's
Compliments to
4
you.
going on 24.
Word.
Like she, bruh,
4 going on 26. Let's go.
my nigga,
Love that.
like her and like you think You said I ain't seen no energy. You said to me, I ain't seen no energy like this in ages. Right. Nigga, I ain't never.
Well, she's actually your daughter, so
boom, and I ain't never seen no energy like hers.
I couldn't imagine
the lineage of you,
right?
I'm still trying to process you, nigga.
Because and then add this to the mix. Her mama is 100% Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rico.
Oh, she's from Trash Island?
Her mother's parents.
Oh my God, no, you did not say Trash Island.
I'm sorry.
It didn't become that until recently.
Yeah, that was just a bad Kill Tony joke.
Yeah,
this is one of his worst because he's funny.
Puerto Rico and Cuba were once held in the same regard.
Hey, I fucking love Puerto Rico and Puerto Ricans. And, that musical.
We love Puerto Rico.
Right.
I come from the island of San Juan. I know what boat you can get on.
I haven't been to Puerto Rico since 2016, so I can't tell you I love Puerto Rico, but I can tell you I love Puerto Ricans.
There you go.
I've never been to Puerto Rico.
I love Puerto Rico last time. I love Puerto Rico as I know it. I don't. Last I heard, it ain't nothing like it was.
They have a 40% film incentive.
They've been through a whole lot of destruction.
Wait, so back to your daughter. Your daughter is
she's
she's
Puerto Rican and Brit, and she is
fire.
She's the only person.
She's a fire starter,
bruh, and her birthday's November 6th. She's a fucking Scorpio.
Yo, and she's Scorpio.
Bruh, I'm nervous. I'm nervous for I'm nervous for life.
How are you cultivating this? What's the talents?
You good?
What are the
talents are scary, yo.
She can sing, she can dance, she's smart as fuck.
Oh, why does she live out here going to auditions then?
Because her mother's a fucking...
You got to make some money off that baby.
I got 4 daughters, bro.
So she lives in New York, so it's, 1A, 1B. Her mother is...
I got mad daughters.
Her mother is doing everything I told... So she was supposed to move back here 2 years ago.
Love my daughters.
And my baby mama is my baby mama.
This is a good time for us to reach out to our sponsor. That is coathangerabortions.com. That's right, ladies. If you live in a state where they no longer allow abortions, come on down to beautiful California. We'll put you up in the Beverly Hilton. You can see celebrities while you recover from your coathangerabortions.com.
Yo, that was wild.
I love those people.
I have 4 daughters. I just want to just say that out loud.
I just want to say that I hate you.
Yo, can I give a shout out?
You were talking about kids.
Shout out to my daughters.
I don't know if I hate you or love you more.
Shout out to my daughters.
I really don't know if I hate you or love you more. Because that shit was so inappropriately timed.
Thank you.
Like, that was the most inappropriate timing.
You did it. You're welcome.
I've ever.
It was perfect.
That is your best.
It was perfect.
That was a good one. I felt good about that one.
That's your best interjection.
It was perfect. But now let me tell you about my 4 daughters.
Oh, congratulations.
You're different though, nigga. One is like 1,002. One daughter's like 1,002. The other one's like 704.
So big up to Audrey.
Are you a vampire?
Big up to Audrey. I love you, Audrey. From your dad. Boom, boom, boom.
You want them to listen to this?
Oh, so that's the youngest one.
Yeah, you never know. You'll hear it one day. Boom. Grace is
You're still talking baby talk. You're still talking baby talk to her.
Listen, y'all.
That's the youngest one. Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong.
Let him talk to his girls.
Am I wrong?
Grace is the baby. Boom.
That's all I said. That's the youngest one. I just wanted
the baby.
And niggas telling me to shut up.
I'm the youngest child, and like, do you prefer your youngest child? Do you give them deference? Do you like give them a break sometimes?
I love my youngest child.
It's always the same.
It's the closest.
That's my baby.
It's so good to be the youngest.
It's the closest to you as the person you are.
All right, so then big up to Madison and McKenna.
So that's just
nigga, that's it. That's how you get from Madison McKenna.
This is why
that was 4.
This is one of the reasons why necessarily.
I gave all 4. What do you mean?
This is kind of one of the reasons why I don't even know.
Audrey, Madison, McKenna. Nigga, that's all 4. Nigga, those are my daughters.
Nigga, Audrey, Madison, McKenna. That is 4 names.
Nigga, I'm blessed. Nigga, it's called a tribe club.
Thank you for creating.
Hey, Kobe.
Teleportation machine.
Hey, girl dad. Hashtag girl dad, nigga. Exactly, because you niggas don't know how to raise your goddamn selves. So let me raise some women.
Hashtag.
Let me raise some women instead of some bitches.
Hashtag dad bod.
Raising daughters is a beautiful thing.
It is so amazing, bro. I wanted a son my whole life until
not in Missouri.
I wanted a son my whole life until that nurse said, "You want to hold her, daddy?" I said, oh shit, I'm about to turn this little
nigga said
girl
he was faucets
into the coldest
He said
nigga.
all his fluids left his body out of his eye hole.
I mean, parenting,
Right? I didn't know I could cry. I didn't know I could cry without the tears hitting my cheek.
Yeah, parenting
Wow.
is a thing.
They just shot out projectile crying.
I literally turned into
right now.
I literally turned into a Looney Tunes character. It was this. They motherfuckers.
Then the doctor comes in. I'll say.
No, the nurse was like, "Hello, daddy, get it together." Like she was really like, "Nigga, get it together, nigga." This is real life.
So were you there when your daughter was born? Like, and she came out.
I watched 30 pounds.
You watched it?
I watched 30 pounds.
She weighed 30 pounds?
No.
God damn.
No. Of shit come out of this bitch.
Oh, okay. Okay, you talk about the placenta too. I get you.
My daughter was
That's
8.
at least a pound.
My daughter was 8. The placenta was 10. And the rest of that fluid and shit
fucking died. I mean,
had to be
30
another,
pounds.
Had to be another fucking 5'10". It was 25. 25.
It's a mystical thing, man.
30 pounds is not mystical. That's a medical issue.
And let's drive it all the way home. I wasn't even sure this motherfucker was mine at the time.
Wow.
I love that. Ooh, I love all that.
I flew, and this bitch has the audacity to call me any sort of name outside of fucking daddy.
That's right. And she's one of our best listeners. Thank you for downloading our podcast every week.
Hey, she listens to these episodes before I do.
Yo. This is the Black Museumist. I also want to just really say
shout out. Hey,
listen.
Hey, now what? Time out.
You got a baby on the way?
Time out, niggas.
Congrats.
Hey, I was getting. If y'all niggas would shut up and let me podcast my podcast,
I'm gonna take us out.
I'm gonna say,
shout out my baby mama. Okay. Key. Excuse me, because you know you ain't K. That's Key. Shout out my baby mama for being an amazing woman.
Oh, baby.
Nigga, can I get a shout out too?
All right, go ahead.
You on the mic, nigga. I ain't shouting no nigga out.
My only shout out I want to say is to Black women. Because we talking about Black women.
Shout out.
You know what I'm saying? We talking about Black women. Our daughters are Black women.
By virtue of me.
So shout out to Black women and shout out to my mama.
So that means we ain't shouting out our baby mamas.
Nah, not that one.
Not mine.
That seems like a theme around here.
Not that one. You know what I'm saying? We shouting out
Exactly,
other
nigga.
Black women.
I'm shouting out mama. I'm shouting out active, productive.
You're shouting out the
mamas.
Literally just you're congratulating the universe for creation.
I'm shouting out the mamas.
Black women.
I'm shouting out the mamas that mamas so hard.
Black women are important.
Just to prove a fucking point.
Black women is the base.
Black women are important.
They used to be.
Nah, they still are.
You know, women are, but
nah, this is a lie. Now it's
about black women.
We're talking about our daughters, yo. Those are the future black women.
My daughter is an interracial.
See, I've heard
nigga, she's Afro-Latino.
I've heard Britton.
You're right. The world is going to see her as a black girl.
I've heard Britton say that,
but she,
he's not ready, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. To confront the idea,
are they daddies?
You're not ready to confront the idea, though, in conversations with you, that your daughter will become a sexual being one day
if they're present.
Don't do that.
Well,
why are you doing that?
Because that's an interesting thing.
No, it's not.
All right, never mind then.
My daughter being a sexual being.
I'm saying he's not ready to. He's not ready to confront that.
It's not interesting to the 30, 40-some-year-old niggas.
Black women.
I know, but he doesn't consider his daughter a black woman yet. It's his child.
I'll never.
And it's not going to shift for him for a long time.
Baby, forever. That's my.
I just thought that was interesting.
This is the thing about
but I don't mean that in a negative way, dude.
It's
a consciousness to explore.
Yeah, it's just an interesting like.
I get it. Because I know parents.
I mean, you are the dad of the kids, so I get it.
Parents that are, I'd rather have my child have her fucking boyfriend at the house than
the kid
sneaking out trying to
Nigga, they're the black gold of the sun.
But see, I think that's a really interesting concept for
evading the conversation.
Black women are.
Come on.
They are the night sky.
Nigga, the black gold of the sun.
No, and a light-skinned nigga is the sun.
Come on. And I'm light-skinned.
And I'm the sun, bitch.
How you doing?
Which means I rise and set
on
your ass.
How you doing? No, that's real. That's real.
What I'm saying is, a father never looks at his child as a sexual being. It's some shit he has to accept at a certain point.
Exactly. That's what I wanted to ask about.
No dad with a 4-year-old.
No.
I'm not telling you should see her.
Of course. Why the fuck you think I buy guns and bullets like they're fucking packs of guns?
Boys, we're missing the forest for the trees. It's not about sexual being.
Yes, that's the question
love.
he asked.
It's about love, and it's about...
That's what it's about.
That nigga Kevin.
There we go. Turner, interject.
How do you guide
You're
your
a freaky
daughter?
motherfucker.
How do you
No,
guide
time out.
your wife into this idea of love?
Kevin was
Sex is just a part of that.
I never said sex.
Shut up. Now it's the me and Turner version of it now because I know this nigga has a pregnant woman right now.
That's what I would want to instill in my daughter. I know she's
somewhere
in
California.
I'm kidding. Like in your car trunk?
In our a phone call away. In the words of the great Cheney, just a phone call away.
And she'll appear.
The city will help you find it.
Don't worry.
Yeah. She's only one call away.
All right, so your point was
there's an app for that.
He's got a baby mama on the way. Baby on the way.
You got to think about your child from. Of course, I've thought about it, but it's not some shit that needs to be talked about.
No, you don't want to.
While
Obviously,
she's fucking 4.
Right? No, it's gross.
Because I did. So here's the reason why.
But 20 years from now,
just be quiet.
Every
because I did this for like the first year or two of my daughter's birth or life is. I would me and her mama would have conversations and I'd be like, nah, I'm not going for that shit because when she's 16, she's like, yeah, but she's not 16. She's 2.
You got a long time for that.
It's like you let her fucking be a baby.
Yeah,
right, of course.
But it's important for you.
Of course.
Sexuality ain't a part.
I just meant when you thought about it. Because you said you thought about it. I just meant when you thought about it. What was that? Like, I just want to dig into that experience for you. That's all.
I ordered a gun.
Okay. That answers the question.
Yo, that answers the question, but also bottom line is be careful what you think about
and then 3 weeks later,
things.
That's right.
What the fuck did fucking, what's her name tell me when she gave me that fucking tarot card reading a fucking year ago?
Now we on some esoteric.
Looked at me.
Don't make a papega.
You don't fucking remember. She literally looked me in the face and said, you don't understand who you are yet. Your thoughts are reality. Don't think shit that you don't want to fucking formulate.
Nigga, because you gonna manifest it.
Well, yeah.
She was like, no, she was like, your thoughts aren't regular. She was like, whatever you
I believe that in a very technical
formulates. She was like, so you need to be careful about the shit that you think about. Because
thoughts become things.
As an entity on this earth, not just a fucking earth walker.
That's why you can't be so hard on yourselves, people.
If you're a doer, and you're thinking doomsday,
doers can't have thoughts.
Your doomsday will come.
Doers' thoughts must mirror the premeditated action. Thinkers and actors like the fucking the Indians in the tribe, not the nigga.
The cheese.
Fuck what you thought. There's no hierarchy.
No. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Every fucking team has a captain.
Yeah.
And I'm one of them, motherfucker. Either you on my team or you not, nigga. And
depending on which field you're on.
And if you on my team, nigga,
you scared me off your team for a minute, but we'll talk about that.
It wasn't a minute. It was
depending on what field you're on.
It was the moment between.
What do you mean? What does he mean? What is
meeting me and?
But I love you to death.
And
yeah.
And
Britton, can I ask?
And then dealing with me like we met 3 weeks and then
I dealt with you on purpose.
And then when we did met or when
I dealt with you on purpose and I still deal with you on purpose.
I wasn't even sure then. Like, it was just like, I
was going to ask, Turner was saying like a type of, it depends on what type of something you said?
Nah, because as a fucking father.
A captain team, you said?
Like what field you're on.
You going back recent.
Field. Okay, what does that mean? What do you mean by field?
Yeah,
like profession?
No, where you at in your head as a person? No, where you at in your head as a person?
Yeah, exactly. Tell us what you're talking about.
Where you at in your head as a person?
All right, let Turner explain.
You can come to.
Yeah, I could come. I'm sorry.
Yeah, come on the kick drum.
Whoever you want, but are you trying to bring
say less, nigga.
something to the field.
Like the
play of game, to the play of state.
And you mean the play of stay of life, like the game of life.
Yeah, like if you
field of life, you mean.
Friction has to mean something. Like,
have you told her you planned this? Because that's what you just
automatically
said.
you're bringing something to the field.
I mean, you always bring something to the field, but you can choose to
like.
You
could
show off some things or not.
I know as she's a listener. Does that need to be edited out, nigga? You literally just said you chose your baby mama. And most niggas don't do that.
No, of course not. Because
they choose a wife, not a baby mama.
The universe decides all.
Yeah, I have a question for you.
That is out of control.
I mean, I feel like
I have a question for you.
Sperm and eggs
decide. Is your baby here or in New York?
New York. She's been in New York her whole life.
Because like when you said Afro-Latina.
When that bitch got pregnant, she moved to New York without even telling. She's
concrete jungle, West Stream tomato.
So she's from New York.
Yeah.
She lived in LA for like 7 years.
That he knows of.
Time out.
What I'm saying is,
I ask the questions around here, motherfucker.
The universe does what it do.
I have one baby mama.
Bitches.
Nigga,
wait. Britton has come in many bitches?
Don't ask questions. Don't ask questions nobody wants to answer.
I was asking about the Afro-Latinos.
Be it as it may.
But yeah, let's go.
Sometimes that kind of hits the motherland. And it's time to do what that needs to be done. And that is on the time of the universe, and that is the flow of the universe.
I can show you the world.
Hey, shout out 3 Jesses.
Oh boy, we're gonna have to bleep that.
Nah, don't.
Okay.
Yeah, what was that? 3 Justice.
Don't worry about it. Just stop saying it.
Okay, never mind.
As listeners.
Anyway, I'm really excited to know that your daughter is in New York because like I love New York. I'll be there next week. I'm playing that.
And he's gonna be there in like 20 years.
Oh, damn it! Wait, what you going for?
I'm just giving a shout out to Black Museums. I'm playing records.
How long you gonna be there?
Yeah, you promoting something? Go for it.
Yeah, listen.
Give us date seats.
Listen. February 1st through February 8th, I'm gonna be in New York. But the February 1st,
how do they find you?
Listen, Lower East Side, boom. High Note, boom. Dopest spot.
Black
City.
Black Museums. With a period between every goddamn letter. It's a whole lot of typing.
It's all caps. At Black Museums, and then on the 6th I'm playing Port Said, and I'll be and that spot is in Soho, and I love New York. And
what's the Instagram? How do you find you?
I just fucking said it.
I know. Say it again.
My Instagram is Black Museum Ist. Put it all together.
Hey, I call you a museumist, nigga. I call you a museumist.
Are there any dots or underscores?
Nigga, you brought you.
All one word. Black Museums. Black.
Nah, yeah.
Museum Ist. Alright, I'm done. I love New York and I love Puerto Ricans. And shout out to your daughter. And shout out to my daughter. And shout out to your baby.
Shout out to the
shout out to you.
I can't say shout out to that's every woman. I was about to say shout out to all the daughters, but that's every woman.
Shout out to Kevin with the bizarre commercial. The abortion commercial is like, if you want
that's our sponsor.
So that's our first sponsor who's been repping us since like episode 5.
Since day one. Hey, they're
like
on
episode
board.
like 3 or 4. Like they
whatever the first time I said it.
Yeah, it's happened every episode.
Anyway, I love this. I love this discourse. I love this beautiful like black man, white man. We all doing a thing like Canada Dry. Like
I had to sell you to well, not to Kev because he trusts my opinion at this point. But I had to sell you to wifey. She's like, I don't know this nigga. Who's
just anybody.
Who's
honestly,
this nigga you trying to bring into my house? I'm like,
it's important.
Oh, who these niggas? I'm like, first of all, you met Turner fucking for. You met this nigga. She's like, okay, well,
he's cool.
She's like, well, still send me his Instagram.
My Instagram is annoying.
Daisy hate everybody until you give her a reason not to. She like me. Pictures. Like that's why she the homie. Like the night I met her was out with our mutual homegirl, and me and her just leaned up against the bar talking shit about people walking by. Like
she's good at talking shit. That's a skill.
Like we were talking shit for like
she's
15
a great
minutes
roaster.
Before we even asked each other's names, we were just talking
shit talking the whole time.
Hey, you guys get it roasting because we do have
I try not to roast.
We do have something we do every week.
I haven't been arrested since
And it's joke of the day.
Since like a year before her.
So
that's a great first
we got to do joke of the day. I'll start because I read a joke that I thought you'd like.
Oh, I got.
Let's
Hold
hear
on.
it. Let's
Are you
hear
ready?
it. Let's hear it.
Why do black people?
Shut up, nigga.
Right, because we'll beat your ass.
Just shut the
hang on.
fuck up right there.
Hang
Go
on.
ahead.
Why,
we can.
why do they only have nightmares?
Oh wait!
I told you this
I
one.
don't know. You did it, but I heard it.
Because white people killed the last one that had a dream.
Boom! I knew that.
MLK joke.
If you'd have given me 5 minutes, that was a last week joke, nigga.
I said that last week.
No, you should have.
All right, go ahead.
Why do white people put missing people on
Milk
MLK?
cartons. Oh,
No, milk cartons.
Because niggas love a Super 8.
A what?
Wait a minute. What?
Wait, I missed it.
Redo that joke
Okay.
and make it funny.
Okay, let me tell you.
Why do we have Juneteenth?
Why?
Because June came on.
it was gifted.
Listen to episode like 9 and you'll find out. Dude, I literally have an episode where I argue with a white bitch about that. She said Juneteenth was a day that white people gifted.
Let him get in. Let him get in, Papa.
My bad.
Hang on, go
That was
ahead.
Juneteenth was the wrong one.
Why do white people put missing people on milk?
On what?
On milk.
On milk.
On the milk carton.
Because they can't put them on white girls.
Hey. No, I was gonna say because chocolate milk takes more work.
I got one for you.
Oh, that's fucking funny, kinda. That's good. As a nigga that don't really fuck with black bitches, that's fucking funny.
I got one for you.
Yeah, I fuck with black bitches. You just gotta be special. Be different.
I got a joke for you.
Name me
Why is
two motherfuckers
the
on.
dairy industry?
Okay.
in-
I was
in
making this shit up as I go.
if the colostrum comes in the breast?
Wait, why is the what
Moo?
industry?
Why do white people put missing people on milk?
No, that's the other joke.
Okay.
All right, this is why. This is
All right, this is Black Music Miss. I have one.
Your turn.
I drink
real
lactate,
question.
nigga.
My
I drink
question
lactate.
is-
You know all niggas got lactose intolerance. You don't need no milk, nigga.
My question is, name me
I drink
two
True Mood.
evil motherfuckers.
Unless it's chocolate, you don't need no milk.
Elon and Hitler.
Judge Judy and Jerry Springer. All right, that's it. I'm done.
Are they?
All right, what's your joke?
Are they evil? Or are they just shiners of light on?
Well, isn't anybody that?
Are they just despicable light shiners?
No, but that's taking advantage of somebody's situation. So that's.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it
you
is.
had to apply to get on this show.
I understand.
I didn't.
No, I hear
I didn't
what you're
ask,
saying.
I didn't
Let's
ask
talk
you to
about
come
it.
be. I didn't ask you to be on this
Aren't
show.
they creating an environment where they can?
The KKK has created an environment. For,
I know, so they're not good either.
I will say that I made that joke up on the
But,
fly.
nigga,
Evil was probably not the best
So talk
word.
shows.
Right.
Nah.
But I just wanted to, because
think
they
they're
both
evil, by
start
the
with
way.
a J. I was like Jerry Springer and Judge Judy. There's
You gotta
something
go L.
there.
You got
I
to be
just
like,
didn't
what's
know
the
what it
difference
was.
between
Nah, I gotta be like,
Judge
help me.
Judy
Well, no,
and
it's-
Jerry Springer?
It's very clear. It's,
And then-
it's
First of all,
white-
no,
it's
that wasn't.
white-
First of all, that
it's
wasn't even
white
the premise. He
privilege.
said,
I know, but
what's
he's
the
saying
difference between the
elitism.
devil?
It's elitism.
No. Why are they both evil?
Oh.
It's elitism.
Nah, like, did you say that or did I just? Am I already turning?
Well, no, I said.
I don't think we're joking anymore.
Because I said something about
Every
evilness.
joke is rooted in truth.
Yeah, there's a little truth in the banter.
I take offense to that.
There's a little truth in the banter.
Yeah, all right, stereotype.
There's always a little truth in the
the
banter.
term stereotype wouldn't
But
exist.
I love what you said, and I'm glad that we brought that up because I don't know why, but Jerry and Judge Judy was in my
What about
vision.
Maury?
No.
No, because they don't start with a J.
Oh.
It was a J thing.
J thing.
It's a J thing. I get it.
Why? But where did
Not
For some
Jewish
reason.
thing, but
No, J thing. I know.
Oh, now come on, we up.
I
mama's
wasn't.
Jewish.
I didn't want to go. I didn't want to.
I'm not Jewish.
I'm a Jew.
I tried.
I'm not Jewish.
I
I'm a
tried
Jewish
not to
Catholic.
drop the J
Great.
bomb here.
That's
but
You
impossible.
see,
it
your
happens
mom's
often, and
your
when it
mom's
does,
Jewish,
I
and you were
go
raised Catholic, or are you?
And I
Buddhist?
was a black
because
American
I
slave.
can't even
Makes me
spell
Jewish.
Semitic, nigga. Let alone be
I
it.
don't know if that's the technical.
Wait a minute,
You
Turner,
ever
you're
heard of the
what?
Kwanzaa menorah? You don't get it. Man.
I'm sorry, I want to
Kwanzaa
hear
Nora?
what you said too.
Nigga, it's the holidays.
Do you
nigga.
know how niggas metaphorically burned oil? this whole way.
Nigga, let's get back to Judge Judy, nigga. She crazy.
First of all,
Judge
niggas
Springer.
didn't burn
Are we
oil.
talking about biblical chosen people? Or are we talking about the
niggas-
right people?
I have no idea.
Maybe those niggas
Niggas didn't have the technology to reach.
Man, if that's all correct, there's a lot of people left out of heaven.
It ain't correct. Niggas didn't have the technology to reach oil.
If that
Nigga,
shit,
my people from Louisiana, nigga.
They met.
I got people from Louisiana. My grandfather's
Is that too
Cajun.
controversial?
Anywho,
French Cajun.
First of all, there's no such thing as too controversial on this
Might be
cast,
the case
unless we're
that
talking
Black
about
American Jews.
I'm
There
just-
might be.
Nah, there's
Black
nothing too
American
controversial.
Jews.
This is a safe space like the 1990s.
Unless we're talking
Think about it.
Do you guys remember the 90s? Are you that
Think
young,
about
old?
it. Taken to a promised land by their own people.
I don't know.
y'all
Just
two
asking.
niggas is old as fuck,
All right.
and he's
I
younger
remember all
than
the
and he
90s.
younger than me.
There might
So
be.
he
You remember the 90s? Like, were you a teenager in the 90s?
He
might,
was-
there might be something to the
I was too.
prophecy.
he was a
Yeah.
preteen, and like in the 90s, he
Like
was
you,
like
you was a
I was on
child.
my-
he was a child. He was born in the 90s, so
He was a cheering.
born in 90,
Children.
right?
Chilling.
Cheering.
Me?
Hey.
Yeah, what?
Right? I don't
We don't
know.
have to
Whether
talk about
90s
exacts. We're
Whether
talking about whether
You
you
wasn't born in
were
the 80s.
like, were you a kid?
89.
Yo,
Okay.
Yo, first of all, let's give a shout out to Kevin for being like, nigga, was you in the 90s, nigga?
Right.
Yeah, that's
Nigga,
important.
that shit sets
Why the
the
fuck
That's an
standard,
important.
nigga.
Actually, that's a really fucking important cultural
Nigga,
thing.
that
Bruh.
shit, nigga,
For
that
real.
shit is a
The
standard.
90s was special,
But you
dude.
lived it.
The cahoots.
The 90s was a special. You could say
Nigga,
whatever the
that's a-
fuck you want time.
The
Nigga,
reason
that's
why me and this nigga
standard.
can have a
That's
podcast
sad.
together.
That's why this is a safe
because
space
of
like the
that
90s.
Fucking factor is because
Right.
we grew up the same.
Well,
We
he's
grew up
just a bad
different.
guy. Like, you know, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just saying you just grew up.
No, I grew up in a bad place.
Nigga, you grew up
which
in the
turned
bad
me into a
things you
nigga
can't
that I
do,
need.
Kevin.
I'm what I need
He
to
does the
be.
things you want to
Just
do.
do.
You just
Boom!
can't.
How many times have I said that to you? And
I don't know if that's so true.
I'm the fucking black horse you gonna
I don't know if
ride
that's.
in the
I don't know if I put him up to
I'm
thing
your
or
fucking
live
black
vicariously
nigga.
or
I'm black
anything.
Seabiscuit, nigga.
But you do
Shut up.
things that he wants to do too.
Yeah, I guess that works both ways.
You fucking know it does. We've talked about
That makes
nigga,
sense.
It don't.
It's
not
yin and yang.
It's not
We-
boom. It's not an accident. I call this yin and yang.
We did. We one time we hung out all night. We were talking about like doing a TV pilot about a black and a white guy roommates, right? And we like looked at it 3 days later, right? We looked at the notes we had made. The notes literally was one page, and all that was written on it was black wants white,
Yeah.
and white wants black, and a circle and an arrow to both. That was our whole. We had like
Word.
characters
And we talked for,
and
like,
stories.
3
We
hours.
talked for hours. That was the
You
result.
brought out a whiteboard.
Bruh.
Exactly. You know I got one.
Now sell the premise. Now sell.
Nigga,
Now
you know
sell.
I appreciate you for
We got
bringing
a
out
fuck
the
that.
90s.
We got a
'cause that's very
whole
important.
ass fucking.
Nah, the
script.
90s were cool, man.
We got a whole script
No, I'm
written.
just saying, like,
we got a
that's
whole
like-
script
there's
written.
nothing like it.
And we want Will.
born
My mom was stripping
1977.
at Deja
Listen.
Vu.
Your mom?
My mom was stripping
Well,
at Deja
that's
Vu.
a personal.
90s are not
That's a
cool.
personal problem, bro.
Wait.
Nah,
When-
listen.
time out.
I was
When
born
did-
in 1977.
I got everything I want.
Nah,
When did
fuck
she
that.
retire?
Fuck
Because
that.
your mama might have some me on her.
Middle school. Bro,
Yeah.
you weren't there, bro.
I started.
You weren't in Seattle, nigga.
No, here's the
You
deal.
were-
There's a
Here's the
deja
deal.
vu in Los Angeles,
Here's the
nigga.
deal. I was born in
You didn't
1977.
say deja vu. You didn't say deja vu
Hey,
Seattle.
let's listen to the elder.
That's all I'm saying.
Yo, listen,
You
listen.
should have led with that. I wouldn't have asked the question.
It's a very special
But
thing.
deja
I'm
vu
so
Los Angeles?
happy that you brought it up because I'm born in 1977. Grew up in Los Angeles. All right, so like through
Damn, you old.
that part. So through 80s, 90s, 2000s, the whole thing.
You
So,
older than you. You
Way older than me
my
by a
two-
couple years.
I got 3 older
nigga,
brothers.
I'm older than your
You
oldest
in-
Crayola.
You in between
I'm
the
80.
oldest.
I was born in 81. so.
You slightly younger.
your first slave.
Nigga, I'm
So my
older than
oldest-
your oldest crayon. Nigga.
No, my oldest brother was born in
Older
70.
than your first
My
father.
oldest brother was born in
Nigga,
70.
Nokia?
You know what I'm saying? I'm
My
older.
oldest brother is 55.
Nigga,
Knock it off.
I'm older than your crayon sharpener, nigga. Like, come on.
I sold that at the yard sale.
You and I probably both played with Spirograph.
Yeah, but no, all I'm saying is big respect.
You lost
Word
me.
of trapper
You
keeper,
lost me
nigga.
at spot.
No, just to keep it going,
Graph.
like, just to keep the shit
Spiral.
going.
Rock'em
too,
Sock'em
even.
Robots.
Just like also circling back to black women, boom, and the black women that
They
are
not what I
coming
mean. They not
through.
they not like the black
But-
women I
But also,
I grew up with.
But also being
black queens.
born,
So a
right,
black girl
being born
ain't
in
gonna
the
suffice.
era. it's a important and also it's a phenomenal thing to have experienced, lived, and survived
in a cultural way.
Well, because I'm from South Central,
and also we grew up as computers started to exist.
But also an avoidance of a black male and grounding oneself to themselves and being able to.
Well, no, the adults of the time had it all wrong.
But that's too God.
No,
that's
what do you mean?
But that don't. Nigga,
growing up in South Central, nigga, in 1977, nigga,
when it comes to women, nigga,
that was a rough time.
What the fuck is grounded when it comes to women?
From 80s to late 90s was a rough time down there. I'm from Texas, but I've lived here for a while, and I know the history. It's fucking
every generation.
Y'all watched all our movies, nigga, but we lived that shit. Nigga, Menace to Society, nigga, Boys in the Hood, nigga, we lived that shit. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
We lived it.
I haven't met a black chick
lived experience
that was my age or younger.
That's why I don't fuck with movies like that.
That is self-sufficient, that owns her own shit, and that knows how to cook.
So your age or younger that's black, no, that doesn't.
I'm sorry, you lost me. All I heard was cook. What are you talking about?
Boom. Because that's the only thing that mattered to you.
The food is important. I'm like, wait,
that's the only thing that mattered to you, and neither have you, nigga.
Right? Like,
food is important.
What's good?
Nigga, I grew up with black women that can fucking, nigga.
I mean, I don't know.
I'm going to take care of you and the house, and I own my own motherfucking business.
Love that. Come on.
Like,
so where's my money? So where's my money?
When a black woman has the audacity to look at me for anything,
come on, man. Fuck you.
So when a black woman has the audacity to look at me for anything,
yo, fuck you. I love you so much, but fuck you.
How dare you call yourself a strong black woman?
I know where you going with this.
You heard what I meant.
You weak bitch. You need a strong black man to make you a fucking strong black woman, you weak bitch.
Yeah, so where's my money?
Boom, you owe me.
Bitch better have my
and
money.
You can't cook. Cause that's how I want my payments. In head and fucking steak.
Nigga,
I bet you can suck at both.
Yeah, but you can't be mad at the black woman for having to put her mask on in the way that she does.
Fuck you, I'm a black man. What the fuck, man? I got a closet full of masks, nigga.
Man. Hang on, what's Turner saying? Let's hear him out.
It don't matter because
why does it not matter?
Because it's a light-skinned nigga that grew up.
So he's got an opinion from his experience.
You can't give as a black man. I can't give a black woman the benefit of the doubt. They could vote before we could. Women could vote before black men could.
Yeah,
knock it off, nigga. They didn't say. They said all women could vote. They didn't say all women except black women could vote.
Yeah, but just because
black men couldn't vote, nigga.
So how does that
60 fucking 4?
But weren't you born in 89?
I don't give a fuck. Black. Here's the thing.
Ain't your mama black, nigga?
My mother is black, French, and Native American, and Cherokee.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. Because this is about your mom. Like, this is about my mom. This is about our moms.
Yeah, it's fucking sucked for those people, man.
No. And rest in peace, Victoria Guest Hookfin. You are the fucking GOAT because she cooked, cleaned, and had her own fucking business.
I'm sick of having a bunch of bitches. I want a solid woman.
But this is what I'm saying. The solid
and pick me up from fucking school. How the fuck?
The solid woman that is our black mother
don't exist.
Is not
the bitch that we dealing with today.
It's not the same experience.
That's because you fuck with young bitches.
Culture and society.
That's why I like my bitches.
You ain't been in the right pocket.
Right, that's right.
I think culture.
That's why I like my bitches South American.
It's not about a question of dopeness.
I think culture and society prevents, a lot of things from people.
America prevents people from a lot of fucking things.
She's not perfect, but she definitely
America has told these black bitches that they're not supposed to
not
fucking
America,
support
it's
their
the
black
culture.
men. Do you know what black women were doing in Africa before somebody came and scooped them up and brought their asses here?
That seems like a long time ago for people.
Do you know there's no do you know in any African language there's no translation for monogamy? Shut up.
Wait, you talking?
There's no language. Shut the fuck up and let me talk. There's no language translation for monogamy in any African language.
This is a long
I don't get the point of this.
What are we doing?
Because it did not exist. Because a fucking affluent black man with means of substance could do whatever the fuck he wants.
Like a harem.
If I could support, if I could have as many bitches as I could support.
So you're just saying you want a harem?
I'm just saying monogamy.
That's okay.
That's fine. I just want to know what's going on.
Monogamy is not realistic.
Can you deliver the love?
I'm saying
Can you deliver the love? Are you?
Can you make them happy?
Why would that bitch stay if she did? Why
Can
would
you
that?
hold it down for all the bitches you want to be with? Can you hold it down?
Hey, don't.
I bought the mic. I'll do what I want with it.
Go ahead.
I would. Why would she stay if I wasn't holding it down? Why would she want me if I?
Well, first of all, you're a black man. You're gonna hold it down.
You can hold it down, regardless.
He's gonna hold it down.
Did I say period?
You will hold it down.
I'm sorry. You alluded to that. You haven't listened to the podcast earlier, but do you know the name of this motherfucker?
Period.
Boom!
Not period. Just period.
An abundance of love. One of the things that
all I'm saying is, if you gonna talk the talk, bitch,
I'm
walk
gonna get
the
on
walk.
this fucking subject.
I don't know. It was you.
It was.
That's what baby mamas do.
Want to talk about baby mamas and black women?
You
That's
brought
the
up
power of the
because I was
divine.
talking.
Man, you guys got me. I almost said black bitches. Y'all hear that? I stopped and said black women. Oh man,
I was looking at
that's
you.
rubbing off on me.
You looked at me. You looked at
I was
me
like black women.
He looked at me when he caught himself, and I was already looking at him like,
Hey, say whatever you want to say.
No, this is my nigga. I gave him the pass, nigga, a long time ago.
Not with
This is
me.
my nigga right here. If you said black bitches, nigga, I'd have been like, that's right.
Nah,
Yeah, it's all good.
Not with me.
It's all
Nigga,
good.
It's
all good.
that's not my place.
It is a beautiful white day.
Well, it depends on what your intent.
Right, when I said it the second time, to reference the first time,
Exactly.
that was correct. The first time would not have been. For me.
Yes, it all
Right?
depends on what your intent is.
That's what I'm saying. Because I was like
What was it, Ted?
agreeing with the reference. It's you know,
Can I talk about something? That,
First of all, most bitches ain't shit. Let's start there.
no, can we
But
not?
This ain't just.
Wait, how
I don't want this. I don't want this to seem like I'm just a bashing ass black bitch ass nigga.
all right. So maybe Turner's got a different.
I appreciate women.
Can we not?
I've said this before.
Let's talk about consciousness. Let's talk about
Consciousness.
being a person.
I've been trying to avoid
We were.
that.
I was
I've
talking
been trying
about
to
being a
avoid-
person. I was talking about our daughters becoming these beautiful black women.
I want my daughter to be.
Oh, the cool thing is for each of us,
in this
truth is what's
world,
happening right now in this moment.
because black women have always historically changed
Been
the planet.
victimized, and then
Nah, they've always changed the planet. You know what I'm saying? Like
No, because
they've always
by
like
Everybody
changed
changes the planet.
by virtue of victimization, they did it from a.
Nah, but I'm
and this is
focusing
why
on black women.
I know, nigga. I hear you.
You know what I mean?
Let me
Go
tap.
ahead.
Let me
Go
tap.
ahead, Pop.
Let me tap in.
Tap in.
I feel like that is an instilled thought process from American ancestral women that had to be every nigga. I gotta fuck master.
it's just
I
based
gotta
on the
fuck
fact
master.
that
I gotta fuck my husband. I gotta make dinner. I gotta fucking clean up this whole fucking house.
Yo.
I gotta make sure these fucking white kids is fucking reading.
Papa, listen.
Like that's because a black woman has to
So what are
do.
you equating that to today?
Give me a
When you fuck with me, you ain't gotta do shit.
No, it's only based
But
on
B-
it's based on our mothers.
Black bitches
Did your
are
mother change
used.
the world for you? Like
Yes.
period.
I mean,
And so if a black bitch is coming into my life and not doing that, you don't
It's
get to
based on
ride
our
this.
moms.
You nigga, this is a one.
so you want to meet your mom?
nigga,
It's
this is
based-
a, no.
nah.
I want if
It's
you.
not fair.
I want you to match.
It's
that-
based
That's not fair.
on.
No,
for
it
me.
ain't. Because no, it ain't. No, it ain't. Because
No,
you
I'm
just
just saying where it's coming from for me.
Nigga,
Where it's
everybody
coming
that got
from for me.
active, nigga, everybody that got active parents.
I'm not trying to,
Nigga,
like,
this is a
override.
science. This is a scientific fact.
To make a better brand,
Everybody
to
with
make a better
active
brand,
parents,
Let me say this.
like
Brand,
nigga, like
Brand,
gravitates to people that have.
Listen. If
This
we're gonna do
nigga
one
here.
thing that is on the level of this title of the podcast to make it better, you nigga, let me tell you this:
Wow.
you cannot put any expectation on any person
I never.
as it relates.
I didn't say. I didn't say I expect.
Let him finish. I
Never
think.
have I said I expect. I
As-
said
as
if
it
you're going to be a
relates-
black bitch and fuck with me, I need you to
As it
be
relates-
on a different level. I don't expect nothing from nobody.
Look.
I expect people to be shitbags.
What does it relate to, Turner?
That has nothing to do with you. That's what the universe is going to put in front of you when you meet somebody. That's them.
She'll show me.
That's okay.
Right. I don't give a fuck if you purple, bitch. If you are coming with the shit, if you coming with the shit,
one eyed, one horn.
If you
blind purple people,
if you got the attributes I like, bitch.
Grimace is purple.
If you got good pussy, some fat titties, and a good personality, bitch, you got me.
You gotta help her.
No, I don't. What?
Yes.
Who the fuck helped me? So I gotta help a bitch be the bitch I need her to be.
Bro, that's just strange.
So you telling me
If you can help somebody for free, you should.
So you telling me that in looking,
that's the strength
so
of
you
the divine masculine.
The strength of the divine masculine is understanding that I don't need a bitch to be I don't need a queen to be a king. A king is a king regardless. A queen can't be a queen without a king.
Doing the greater.
A queen can't be a queen without a king. I don't need a motherfucking queen to be a fucking king. I can fuck all the fucking peasants I want forever and be happy as fuck doing it.
Because I don't need a bitch. A bitch need me.
Because I don't need a bitch to fuck my energy and my fucking life up.
That bitch need me.
If you are adding to my life, I don't need or want.
But you have to also convince this.
I dare you to find a bitch that's ever dealt with me that tells you that I didn't add to her life. I dare you to find a bitch that's ever dealt with me that tells you I didn't add to her life.
Why are you double dog daring? This is his dance. It's called the greater.
You know I stand up.
But you don't have to have them in contempt.
Look, check it out. I'll show you. I'll show you. Look. If you get real mad and you want to make a point, do the greater.
This nigga made a dance because I do this a lot. I was like, what's happening
He steps up and he crouches when he's tries to make a point.
A tiger, nigga.
Yeah,
him dragging.
There's no reason. There's no reason.
Unless there's a woman, then it's exposed dragon.
There's no reason to
I kicked their bitch
to be like a woman's movement.
Okay.
And how she wants to move and how divine feminine, any person that wants to move in that
Kevin.
What the fuck is that?
majority realm of split consciousness
Kev.
and be in their feminine, that's something that
rare.
You can't be mad
That's
at.
rare.
It's a different.
It doesn't happen often because most of these bitches live in a fucking anxious ass, emotional ass, fake ass existence.
And you have to lead them.
No, I fucking don't.
I have a question.
I gotta beat them. I don't have to lead.
Question.
It's not competitive.
We got a question here.
I am not a motherfucking shepherd, nigga.
It's a braid of
I am not a shepherd, nigga. My name is not Moses.
What's your question? Is a question about what you're talking about?
Leading these hoes nowhere. If you can't match my energy and add to it, I'm not going to show you how.
Yeah.
No,
He's got a question.
If they don't believe in it, if they don't believe in the movie,
That's a basic bitch that I don't want.
yes, that's fair.
Fuck out of here.
Cook. Hell
Also,
yeah.
at the same time,
We like different bitches.
Does anybody know who Alice Coltrane is?
Nigga, what is with you and black? Okay, he's the musicist.
okay.
We just talking about black excellent musicians tonight, I guess.
I just thought I would bring up Alice Coltrane.
Not the culture of black women and
We that's a saxophonist. We are talking about
saxophonist.
You know,
the harpist. The harpist.
He was an air instrumenter.
banjo.
No, I say
Didn't he
saxophone.
play the banjo?
No, I say saxophone because you remember Simpsons. That nigga Homer was trying to talk to Lisa.
Lisa.
Saxophone.
Yeah, Bleeding Gums Murphy.
Saxophone.
Come on, I'm gonna show you how to do some jazz.
You know, a lot of people would say there
You know
would be
whose
no
voice that was?
Listen. A lot of
Hank
people
Azaria?
would say.
Tone low.
A lot of people would say there would be no
R.I.P.
John Coltrane without no Alice Coltrane.
Oh, they related?
And
yeah, we know that.
what's the verdict?
Nothing. I'm just bringing this shit up.
Or it's just
that the black
I don't have an opinion.
Or it's just a nigga, or it's just a nigga that said, I like what that nigga laid the foundation for.
I don't know.
Let me go ahead and piggyback. Martin Luther the King Jr. You and nigga, a white man. Time out.
First of all, you said Martin Luther the King Jr. Nigga.
What is Martin? Do you know Martin? What was Martin Luther's? What is Martin Luther's birth name? Do you
nigga said Martin Luther?
You know Martin Luther? What was Martin Luther's birth government name?
Dwight.
Boom, nigga. Bruh, I didn't know
His
this
name
until
was
this.
Boom, nigga.
No, I'm saying boom, nigga. I'm saying shut up, nigga. You know how I use boom. What TV you on, nigga? You just met these niggas tonight. You better pick a side. Nah, you are nah, but that's what I'm saying.
My side's comedy. Sorry,
but nah, that's funny.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Nigga, his first name was not Martin, cuz.
What his name is?
Martinez,
Michael.
Like Jackson,
like the angel.
That nigga's name was Michael King. What was it? I don't even fucking remember.
I don't know.
Michael King. Martin Luther King. It was Martin King something.
Well, I'm glad we
he added the
idea of
not Martin. I said
actual.
Listen to last week's episode, nigga, and you'll know. Because Kevin looked it up and told me him and his daddy. His daddy was Malcolm. Not Malcolm. Was
what I'm
Martin.
Talking about Britton. What I'm talking about as much as
niggas gotta be what they gotta be.
Yeah, what's the relevance?
Be what they need to be.
No,
as much as we know reverence to the Black mother, reverence to all mothers. Like,
yeah, why are the men the only one that give that reference? Why are these bitches? Why
for me, I'm giving reference to the Black mothers because my mother is Black.
To the mothers.
Can I cook?
I'm talking about.
Can I cook 30 seconds?
A 4-year-old and
30 seconds, please.
Yes, absolutely. Cook, nigga.
I'll put it with pathos. First up, I have yet to share with my grandmother that my girl's pregnant.
Nigga, I didn't tell nobody in my family that I had a bitch pregnant until she was 8 months.
And when we talk about Black mothers, we know that we know that reverend.
She's going to smack you upside the head for going outside to fucking.
She's gonna show me what she's gonna affirm the unconditional love that I move in. Regardless,
yeah, because she.
So why is it?
She was on the bus next to Rosa, so she gets it.
Yeah, why is it hesitance to tell her?
The way I look at it is
because
it's like I'm trying to foot my place in my divine masculine that I don't reach her standard.
You started having babies in a time when it was like, no, just create Black babies.
Let me finish this.
Our babies is popping out now. Where it's
I have been ruminating on,
nigga, really?
What I have been ruminating
a white girl?
What I have been ruminating on philosophically is this idea.
She loves niggas.
Of my masculine and my malehood and my energy.
Oh, come on, man.
As a soul. And what my responsibility is, and how I haven't looked at myself.
I told you that shit last week. I told you that shit. We was talking about this last week, cuz.
Listen, so now I'm looking.
Put too much into it, puppy.
I'm not into it.
See, I said this. No, he right.
No, that's good.
I said this.
Let me
go ahead. Let him keep going though, because we talked about this. Me and him have talked about this.
I mean, like, there's a lot of keys to avoidance to my own power. And a lot of my power I give, and my power comes.
You thinking about it. See, now you think about it the wrong way. It don't matter. None of that matters.
From my Black mothers.
None of that matters.
I have to find my own.
It don't matter.
That's
nigga.
a Madonna album.
That's like
finding my own.
My nigga.
My own choices.
Okay, my nigga.
My own choices that are affirmed by
Shut the fuck up, please. That's like Superman saying that, I got these powers, but I don't know if nigga, you don't know, you haven't taken enough inventory on yourself. This is we had this conversation.
Isn't that what he's trying to do?
That's what I'm talking about.
But he's talking about how it's
literally
not.
That's literally what he just said. He's inventorying himself
saying that,
from his points of view, from societal and ancestral history.
Beautiful.
He's saying
that
he's.
Where does he fit in? Is what he's saying.
But you also put too much.
But you put too much because honestly, everything you got is from right now and right now and right now. And there's nothing else.
It don't matter.
Like
that's
dope that you're doing that, but you put too much on.
Boom.
I don't necessarily agree with that, but who knows? Go ahead, Britt. I'm sorry.
It's like the divine Black mother, like opened the portal for us to do it. And it's
nigga, we were born. We
already do.
We're the fucking controllers of the portal.
We already.
And you can't. You gotta know you before you can attribute to anyone else appropriately. nigga. And as a fucking...
That is true. You can't love anybody unless you love yourself. You can't appreciate someone unless you appreciate yourself.
And
that's real.
All that stuff.
Like, my nigga, like... As a nigga that's out here choosing...
But I think that's what he's saying.
But shut the fuck up. As a nigga that's out here choosing white women.
But I also want to...
You should be choosing to be enlightened and be able to deal with all the fuck shit that comes with it.
Wait, do you think this is about his white women?
Heard.
I'm not always choosing white women.
They choose you.
Wait,
no.
Are we talking about?
I gave up white women.
Okay, so why?
White woman pregnant.
Boom. Boom.
We're
talking about.
Hey, you made it chosen people.
About present day.
Madonna said
about present day. You talking about a present day issue
really matters.
That nigga, you've done.
None of that shit really matters.
Like nigga, like.
None of that shit really matters.
That nigga 50 Cent.
It only matters in the way that the society is going to look at you.
Let me be.
No, fuck. I don't give a fuck how society looks at me.
I understand, but you have to acknowledge that they do, and then decide not to give a fuck.
Because as a nigga in America, I understand that the majority of society is not gonna like me, but enough of the real niggas in this country will.
Nigga, fuck society.
So which side of the boat are you on, nigga?
Come on. I don't know what you're talking about, nigga. It's a radical thought.
You can never say that.
What do you mean I can never say that?
It's a fluid thought. It only matters when
you can say it, but
community.
We all live in society constantly.
Fuck society. I love community.
If this ain't a business meeting that has something to do with my fucking income, I don't give a fuck about how the motherfuckers think.
Bricks. Look.
If it don't have something to do with my money, I don't give a fuck about
what society does have to do with your money.
Let me.
Please let Turner cook.
I'm an accountant.
Because it's good to hear this other side.
I love you because...
And I'll tell you why I said what I said.
I've chosen to present myself a certain way to society. So based off of what motherfuckers hear on this podcast and my music and how they... And how they... come to find out about me digitally don't have shit to do with who the fuck I am as an actual man.
All right, I'm gonna jump in. I say fuck society because I'm from the culture of underground.
Boom.
And I don't give a fuck about no motherfucking society, nigga.
What about
on buses?
What about the underground society?
I'm from the hood, bitch, and I'll fucking...
When we say fuck society, I'm talking about the society of the thing that people feel like they have to like dig into.
You told me I was not...
Right? I agree.
The world told me I wasn't...
But at the same time, don't you have to understand, don't you have to recognize that there are those things so that when you interact...
No, you recognize that it is. You cannot...
But you can still say fuck it and do your thing, right?
You cannot say fuck it if you... didn't recognize that it does exist.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
But you don't have to participate.
No, you participate as much as you want.
And I will say, it is not an easy road. It's easier to just be like, yeah, society.
No, it's
fuck them bitches.
Right, like the hot tour girl.
I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't see. That's the thing. To me,
I'm just saying. Like,
so here's the thing. I love that. I was going to stay out of this until the topic changed.
Like, fuck society.
I was going to stay out of this.
That's the hard road.
I was done
it's the hard
with this
life.
Nigga,
for us.
until you said that.
It's the hard knock life.
Nigga.
Yeah, but there's community in that story.
For us.
But there's community in that story.
So you feel...
It's the hard knock life.
But there's community in that story.
Us.
Go on. What do you mean by community? I want to hear what you have to say.
In that story. Are you talking about... It's hard knock life for us.
Because
there's community.
There is community, but is it really real, yo?
Wait, do you mean the musical?
Real? Is it real, though?
Oh, okay.
Is that community real?
Yes.
No.
Well, it's real in the sense it exists in the...
No, because that community is based on...
Whose community? This is America.
That community is not based on reality sometimes. I'm not saying that
this is America. There is no such fucking thing as reality. Okay. If
all right, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna go.
If I woke up,
I think there is
as a colored entity in this country, and said, "I'm going to be what this country says I'm supposed to be," I'd fucking be a fucking McDonald's fucking bag.
I
don't think that's what he meant.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah, to me,
no, it's not.
No, so to me, okay. So that was the first part of my fucking point that I've been. Now I had one point. Now y'all niggas have talked so fucking much that I got like 3 fucking points. My nigga, exact. But that mindset, it absolutely is. It's like I'm just doing what I can't. Like nigga, this country has the installation of this country was built on us being 3/5 of a fucking man.
We built it.
And we built this fucking country. That fucking White House was fucking built by a group of niggas. Every motherfucking commoditable good, every fucking piece of clothing you wear, came from a fucking piece of cotton from a fucking field that a nigga cultivated. But you have the
right.
and
that's the
and
point.
Last time I checked, that was around the same time that there were cities like motherfucking
Cleveland,
Fayetteville, Cleveland, fucking
Detroit,
nigga, Idaho, nigga. They burned down every motherfucking city that niggas was getting money in. Why? Like this is you. This country
we
can't.
already know why.
This
but
country
that's what I'm talking about, nigga. I'm talking about the future.
This
nigga.
world does not have the ability.
Britain,
this world does not have the ability to tell me what
is
the
America
fuck.
but a better Britain.
This world,
a better
Britain, which is why it's not called Britain is greater than America. I don't whatever. It's because
nigga, better
the
Britain.
country.
It's a play on words, nigga.
No, it's a play on words, and it's not, nigga. Who the fuck paid for America?
Black work.
The UK.
Black work.
No.
The slave trade. Yeah, absolutely.
No.
The bodies that were traded.
No. That's not who paid for America. Those are the niggas that cultivated America.
No, they paid for it.
Who are the motherfuckers that paid for ships to send people west?
It's a proof of work concept.
To commandeer this land? Excuse me.
No.
The United
the
Kingdom.
bodies that were black that built the wealth in this country.
Nigga. All I'm saying is, this world, this country, nobody has the ability to tell me who the fuck and what the fuck I have the potential to fucking be.
You know, that's a bold statement.
That is.
That's I appreciate it.
Because that's freedom.
And that's not an easy statement.
That's freedom.
So thank you.
That's a freedom. That's a freedom statement.
Yeah, that's
a statement of freedom.
Because if you've been told your whole life, nigga, you
have to decide.
Boom, to get a trade, go fucking get a skill, like
decision.
Go, yeah, nigga, go
decision at the
go learn how to fucking weld or do fucking what. I could do whatever the.
That's a freedom. That's
like
freedom.
Booker T. Washington.
That's a freedom earned. That's a freedom earned by our ancestors.
No. That's a freedom earned by the motherfucker. That's earned. Tell that to fucking Harriet. Tell that to Harriet Tubman. Tell that to fucking Harriet Tubman.
That's a freedom earned by our ancestors' work.
Or guys, as Helen Keller put it.
We're gonna have to read that back.
Can you play the intro?
That
again?
was the whole. I said this shit before we started recording.
If we play the intro, it's gonna be the outro.
Gonna be it too. As soon as that music plays, he's done for the night.
That's right. It's coming up quick. So
this nigga's been trying to fade us out for the last 30
I've been
minutes.
thinking about it for a while.
He's been trying to fade us out.
Let me get to something.
Get something out real quick. So you know.
All I'm saying.
So you feel good.
All I'm saying is that's the main issue. As black people, as a cult, as a race, we can't fucking do better. It's because niggas have a victim mentality. They are subject to what some white person told them they could and couldn't fucking do.
Your brain. I want to move on.
Fuck out of here. Oh yeah, I did that.
When we talk about,
I'm standing up because I revved myself up.
I want to talk about race, and race is important, but more than anything, I think community, Britain.
Nigga, we can't have a community until we have a fucking.
Wait, hang on. What does he mean by community?
Yeah, what do you mean by community?
Talking about.
What does he mean by community?
We gotta come together as a people.
What do you mean by community?
Let him talk, please. Bruh.
Excuse me, bro.
Give me 15 seconds. 15 seconds.
It's all love.
15 seconds.
Let him talk, please.
15 seconds.
The floor is yours, mate.
Community.
My brother in the work of American diaspora, please.
Okay, you have the floor.
I was talking about the divine masculine community, what it means to lead community, especially like as a Black American male, right? That's what I'm trying to get to.
Corporate preparatory technological
entrepreneurial academy. something that Black and I are really tied to, and it's something that I know you're tied to, is this idea of community.
Right.
And
idea. And
I'll
what do you mean by
interject
that?
really quick?
Idea
Okay, I got one interjection.
and existence that is something that that melanated people have in their soul in a very different way.
Melanated? What do you mean by that?
You know what?
Hold on, let me finish.
You know what an idea?
I'm very close. I'm very close.
No,
I'm very close.
no, let him cook.
I'm very close.
I know.
And there are microcosms of these types of events. The only reason I'm even speaking on this mic is because of what I'm talking about right now.
Community.
Well,
this is community.
And
this is actual community.
There was a particular story.
You remember Jim Crow?
There's real community and there's fake community.
Particular story.
You remember Jim Crow? He made sure to break that up.
There's a particular story about black male freedom that I want to talk about in America that is very different that our ancestors maybe have had, but didn't have in this way, that I think is important to talk about.
But why?
As it relates to...
It's not. It's only important to talk about if you don't know why. You're talking about some shit that is Jim Crow. Nigga, we was all niggas happy in Africa.
I don't think he brought up Jim Crow.
He didn't, because niggas are divided in America.
Brent,
because
what I'm talking about is your freedom. Your freedom.
What freedom?
Your freedom. One time that I know between the three of us, if you're willing to talk about it, you had a freedom to do something that elevated and only could exist in the freedom
outside of the confines of man.
Where we're at.
That don't have shit to do with man.
No, it does.
No,
you experience. I know.
Man doesn't control.
You talking about a cosmic experience?
You had an existential
an awakening.
You had an existential.
Has what is?
But it's outside of yourself.
You eliminated human.
Freedom for a black man to have an existential experience.
What do you mean when you
and be safe?
That used to be only for white hippies, though.
Okay, so Turner, when you say where we're at, what do you mean by that?
And that's what I'm saying.
As black men,
you make it a point
how we want to cultivate community in a country that is built that is lacking a spiritual center. That is begging.
That's being forced down our throats by the new.
And it's falsehood.
It's fucking ridiculous.
And it's a falsehood. When I know of a story between
say it. You know,
a story between Black and Britton that y'all had a very existential experience. There's something that black men are tapping into existentially and spiritually that doesn't have an institution. You can't do it in the institution.
Which is why white men had to fucking divide us.
Do you feel like that?
Why white men had to go out of their way to divide us as a motherfucking culture?
So we can stay apart from each other.
100 years ago.
Do you feel
still fucking dealing with that divide?
Can I ask you something?
We can't even come together as a race.
So Kevin has a question.
I have a question. Do you feel that the existential experience you're talking about, that kind of like the opening to the next level, the experience you have with someone where you really like see the universe, whatever you call it. I'm not saying whatever like it's bad. I'm saying if you have that experience, do you feel like that is exclusive to white people or something? Because you're saying as a black person, it's revolutionary that you're feeling that.
It is.
So you think that it was an exclusive thing that you couldn't? Was it because you couldn't express it, or was it because you couldn't actually do it?
Because every nigga is on that level, and white has gone out of their way to suppress that fucking connection.
I can answer that.
Black can answer that.
Yeah,
I can answer that for you.
I know he can.
Go for it.
I can answer that for you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
It is the absolute truth is that it's a black thing you wouldn't understand.
That's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to understand from your point of view. Yeah,
and that's a quote that has been around forever.
Which one is
the quote? It is a black thing you would not understand, and so it is a cosmic thing. It is a very cosmic thing. It is a very black thing.
You and going back, listen. Fucking control.
No, also listen to Brett. Like what he's saying is when he was talking about how the separation. The truth is there was that separation because they didn't want black people to get together because they understood whoever they are.
Oh, no, that's been generation. That's been fucking universal forever. Different groups in power.
Where you think all that Voltron and shit comes from? That shit comes from.
But what I'm saying is the specifically you guys were talking about having like a out of body or an existential like an experience where you're experiencing some universal truths that you suddenly are on the same page with somebody. But I've had that experience with other people when I was doing like mushrooms or acid or some shit. So like, why is that? Why do you feel it's so important to say that that's new? Like Turner, this is a Turner question, not for you because he's the one saying it. That it's like special for you as a black man to feel that. Was it like something you felt like that couldn't happen before?
No, it is special
because white America
to be able
has
to have the freedom to be free
in that sense.
In a way that like
you're not answering this question.
Not be arrested.
Right. Like it's allowable.
It's special because we are black superheroes. Like it is a very
and to like have that ground with another black man and to
share the moment of the empowerment.
Like the reality of it. That's why I talk about black women like that. Is because we are special. We are the black gold of the sun. But the sun that burns white people.
Right.
We are the black gold of that.
I'd be mad too.
That's ours.
Wait, so I'm not special?
No.
You're
right. I stay out of the fucking sun.
Hey, based off of percentage, no. But we're still waiting to see what that 8 plus 25. Because he's 8% nigga, but there's 25% he don't know.
I don't know 1/4 what I am.
No.
And the fact that he appreciates,
but that's not what we're talking about.
The fact that he appreciates me so much.
I'm just saying, I just see what I see. And like, people are people. And like you.
Black.
It sounds outlandish, bro, but this is the real shit.
Yeah.
And I know nobody wants to talk about it.
No, I want to understand
the real shit.
I like that we're getting into this.
About the real shit, which is why I've been so
nobody wants to talk about it, but this is the real shit.
To get y'all niggas on here.
But I think you guys are going to have to come back. You know that, right? Because we're about to end.
Word. But I know it sounds kind of
we all want to be being, because it's like, being followed for the
that
last
means that there's an inferior and a superior. Hell yeah.
No.
We're superior. Black people are superior.
Wait a minute.
I'm saying tried to make it seem like they were. They tried to flip it. I'm just saying.
I think that hang on. I think superior inferior comes from people. It could be a black, white, anything. There are superior and inferior people.
And it's not like
it doesn't matter.
I love what
you know what I mean. And there's more of and there's more of one of those in America.
But the truth of the matter is,
and America reigns supreme. With white version of those.
I agree. There's a fucking problem in the way that people are.
You know how many
looked at.
You know how many black billionaires there are.
The truth of the matter is,
I do.
The truth of the matter is, melanated people are supreme.
Period. And they were,
and that's not even based on like some kind of like, oh, we're better than anybody else. No, what that is that's just the way the planet rocks.
Right. The same reason Africa,
like the origin, you mean?
Yes,
that's the same origin.
Yeah, no, all of us. The origin.
The same reason.
The
same reason Africa has the highest concentration of natural fucking resources and minerals.
I mean, at least all the sinners, as my grandfather taught me, from Cain.
Mother Earth is Africa, nigga. Africa is the center of human existence. Africa is the center of human existence.
Heaven is right here.
We know it.
The whole
as we know it.
Species is
as we know it
on Earth.
As we
Heaven's
know
right
it.
here. That's
the caveat.
So back to my point.
A fucking planet. A planet is billions of years old.
I know we about to end soon. You listen. Back to my point. The reason why I can say fuck society.
Because society ain't done shit for me.
Listen, it's because society is based on trying to subtract all that I am
until I can add to it.
Nigga, but I am who
Society
I am.
don't want shit. Society don't want shit to do with me until I can add to it.
Hang on. I think you're making society too active of an agent than what you're talking about.
What's America's biggest export?
Hold on.
What's America's biggest export?
I'll go back to the intro of this podcast. Almost. God Save the Queen.
That's the closest without going on.
Nah, that's
the closest answer to correct.
Coming out of the ocean. And when you combine those two things, what you have is love.
The ocean is 70% unknown. Shut up.
Love is what we have.
All right.
I love
Black, you welcome back anytime.
I love you to death.
Look, I almost digressed back to calling you Jordan. You done made me so upset here tonight.
Nah, I love you, Turner, but you acting like you from
love.
Nigga, you acting
is
like
our center. We don't.
Nigga, you
have
acting like you white.
Revenge
nigga.
is what we're capable of.
And you're like,
we did.
But
you're acting
love
weird, nigga.
is
like
what we are responsible.
Not
for.
that white people weird. I love white people.
Who the fuck loves?
I get it.
We are the arbiters of love.
And who?